This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you in part by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present A Chill Semester, a World of Darkness chronicle featuring David Schimpf as the storyteller.
Okay, so yes, I wanted to wait until we were recording because I mocked up the driver's license that you guys found in the last session.
Right, Maisie?
Yes, I wanted you guys to, I wanted to have your first reactions be on mic. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of saw it through the transparency of the paper, so I'll act surprised. Oh. Ah! Okay.
You turd.
Oh, man. That is awesome. That's so cool. Also a felony, but very cool also.
Yep.
What?
I wanted you
It's a fake driver's license.
I wanted to laminate it for you.
They're all over the internet.
Actually, you can see the watermark, so I guess it's not a felony.
Yeah.
You're allowed to print out fake driver's licenses.
No! Why does she look like that? No!
Oh my god, now I have to see it.
Yep.
Your disdain, the look of disdain.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, you magnificent bastard.
Why? Why?
I know exactly why.
Why would anyone?
I would hope that you would know
I
exactly
know exactly.
why.
Now I'm scared. Now I'm like, oh shit.
Why? This does not look like Carol and Evelyn Bird's thingy on the thingy.
That's true, that does not look like...
That's what I thought it would look like.
Yeah.
Also, why is who goes to prom and then goes and gets their picture
It was a class
taken?
photo.
To be fair, that was the only picture that I could find of this character at this
Really?
age.
I see.
Really?
All the other ones have backgrounds and stuff, and you don't really have those for driver's
They're not like
license
portraits.
pictures.
It's true.
So yeah, for
I
the
knew a guy
listeners,
who-
Laura Palmer is playing the role of the fake ID of Maisie Pickley.
What's the name of that actress? Forgot.
Palmer is Pickley.
God damn it.
Palmer.
And I'll just say that. Oh no, I don't like this.
So, I have a question.
Yeah, so you guys can hold on to that.
Do our
No.
character, does Twin Peaks exist in this world?
Oh.
Would we realize?
No, Twin Peaks doesn't exist in this world
Okay.
because...
Well,
in
Basil
this-
would go gay for Dale Cooper in a heartbeat. If that was the case.
I think in this world, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but I do think that invitation to love exists in this.
Does it?
Uh-oh.
I'm crying.
Now there's some real crossovers going on here. Triple
Oh my God.
crossovers.
Okay. Alright. So if invitation to love exists.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know
that's
what
all
that
I
means.
need.
You know what that implies.
Yeah, like as a real show, not as the.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I know. Because that's the soap opera Aaron was on.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh god! Alright. Okay, it's 2017 though. We don't know where Aaron is. Just gonna say for the record.
Absolutely.
Holy shit.
Okay, so we would see, because if Twin Peaks exists in this world, we'd be like, they used Laura Palmer's photo for the driver's license.
Yes,
It's
that is-
obviously fake. But since it doesn't, that means that could be a real person.
And
or it
rich.
could be a fake.
And Rich, you bear a striking resemblance to
A certain character in Twin Peaks.
Yes.
I
A certain
wonder-
father of a certain
Leland
character.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost like I picked the picture for a particular reason.
Pickly for pickly
Wheels
reason.
within wheels. Anyway, before we really get into it, we got a new Patreon backer.
Yay!
Who showed up to our conclave, actually. So they showed up to our conclave before I even got a chance to thank them. But
Wow.
James Gilbraith.
Yes.
Ah.
Another James.
The other James. James
Hello,
2.
James.
Oh,
James.
yes.
So thank you,
Or
James. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
And thank you for showing up to the conclave, James.
We
There's
did.
actually incentive for people to become Patreon supporters sooner than later because it's just James 3, James 4, James 5.
That's right.
So if
You
your
will be
name
ranked.
doesn't exist yet, you can be the first,
You will
but
be
you have
ranked.
to join immediately.
Right.
So
Otherwise,
yeah,
you'll just be number whatever.
James and David are just about tapped out, folks.
I think so.
right.
Yeah, we need like a John or a Matt.
Yeah. I mean,
Or a Simon.
you know, feel
Simon.
free to back if your name is James or David. Just back it out under a pseudonym of some sort. And
If you have a
It's okay
serviceable
if you're a
middle name.
James.
yeah, middle name.
okay.
Yeah.
Middle name. Or Jim or Dave or Dav.
I
I'm a
mean,
fan of.
Or Davis.
It's really hot.
I'm
Yeah,
on
Davis, yeah.
Do you want
Davis?
to sit here?
No, it's okay.
I'm happy.
This is
that-
like the hottest seat in the room.
Right.
I have to tell you.
You can sit
I'm always
right
in the hot
in front of the
seat.
AC.
Yeah.
I'm always in the hot seat. I'm good. I'm okay.
the hot seat is usually one that's across from the GM.
I know, but it is hot.
We are
Wrong
in
about
session
that.
5, is that correct?
This is session 5. This is the longest I've run a game for the Esoteric Order.
Congrats.
Huzzah!
Well, I just want to say I do appreciate all of our patrons, and no matter how much you contribute, it's always welcome. And
Yes.
we love doing this and entertaining you, and
Yes.
we entertain ourselves.
Yes, I mean, if you're holding off because you want to back at a higher level, back at a lower level. We don't care. We welcome everybody.
You can always
Yeah.
upgrade later.
Yeah,
That's right. You can upgrade later.
What is our lowest
dollar.
dollar
A dollar.
amount? $1?
You can do it $1 for no rewards. $2 gets you a lot of the basic rewards.
So for less than a can of coffee a month,
There you go.
you can have basic rewards from possibly
Can
your
of
favorite podcast.
This is the world of darkness.
In the world of
okay.
darkness, they have pens.
Cans of coffee here.
That's true.
Like cold brew coffee.
Yeah, it's like spam. The
Cold brew. Cold brew.
Oh, cold brew. Oh, okay.
It's
really
not
good.
tin cans.
Oh, okay.
But like,
I thought this was
but like
like
a can or a bottle of like good cold brew coffee at like Whole Foods, like $4.50.
When I think of cans of coffee, I think of like the Folgers imitation type.
no,
Like astronaut coffee.
not common instant coffee.
No, you have to think of good Japanese coffee
Yeah.
milk when
Yeah.
you think of canned coffee. Yeah.
Are you an anime person?
I used to be.
Have you ever seen the Oron Host Club?
No.
It's hilarious and quite enjoyable, and I recommend it to anybody. But it's only one season, and the very beginning of it, she is like a poorer person going to this super wealthy school because she got in on like an honors scholarship.
Sure.
And there's this whole thing with like. She goes and buys them coffee, and she gets instant coffee because they're like, go buy us coffee for our club, and she's like, okay, so she brings them instant coffee, and they're all like, what is this? This is commoner's coffee. I've heard of this. It's some kind of wow. They don't even have time to grind their own beans. They just pour this in a cup, and they have to. And she's like, I fucking hate rich people, and he's like, I will try this commoner's coffee, and everybody's like, yay! It's just like the most delightful parody of like people who have no understanding of the real world.
I love it. That's great.
Anyway, to anime when the I can't even remember the name of it. It's a character who could change from male to female.
That will.
Ranma 1/2.
Yes, Ranma. That's right.
David always
Old
knows.
school.
Yeah.
I can be like, David, what's that
I
thing with
love
that one
that.
guy with glasses? And he'll be like, me, like, he
That one guy with glass. That one guy's always standing and talking.
knows all the time.
The one robot with the really smooth voice.
Yeah, it'd be like plastic glove delivery service. Yes, that's it.
No, if it's the robot with the really smooth voice, it's Cromartie High School.
That's true, actually. That's true.
Or a housekeeping hamster.
Yeah. That's right.
Number 2. Anyway,
Oh my.
but this is
Wow,
not.
what a great voice.
Such a great voice. So soothing.
So soothing, yeah.
All right,
No,
so
no, good.
we are here.
We are
to
here.
play this game.
That's right. We are here. We are
Kind of
weirded out.
Weird.
It's,
We're a little queer.
that's right. We're a little queer, and we left off in
We're not used to it.
We are. I thought we were totally used to it.
We're not used to this. Look at that pile of handouts.
What?
Right there.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are Renee's.
Those are clues, man.
Those are Renee's, right?
These are clue factories.
I think what? did you just put these here?
No,
No, those have been there the whole time.
Oh, this is the Get Well Soon card.
Those have been there all along.
This is all like stoof.
Yeah, but those are all our leads. and
Yeah, we
clues.
have a lot. We got a major like info dump right before we finished last session.
That's right.
Although I'm thinking
We're standing in a parking lot right now.
In a vacant lot.
in a vacant lot. We are.
We were gonna look into a couple things, like why this lot, who owned it. Oh yeah, I put in a request.
That you did?
Didn't we go home and like send out emails and junk? Wasn't that how we ended last time?
Oh, I thought
We zoomed out on you guys in the vacant lot, but we also talked about what you guys would be doing for the rest of your Thursdays.
Right.
So yeah, you were reaching out to your people in the I don't know, the buildings and zoning department or something.
Yes.
David had contacted the public administration office for the coroner's
Morgue.
reports.
Yep, coroner's report, morgue
Right.
records.
That's right.
I was doing my podcast
you were
on
doing-
werewolves, not
on werewolves.
vampires.
Right after
vampires.
this whole day.
Inexplicably changed
Not
at the
about
last
vampires.
moment.
Yeah,
Not about vampires, totally about werewolves.
Very clear change of mind.
Yes.
indeed.
And I'm also, I want to figure out a way to connect with May Cohen, because she was the actress in Into the Darkness. I want to see if she could attend the screening. I know it's super short notice, but I want to find out where she is, so that's just something I want to do.
Okay. Remind
And,
me once we're having the full day, and I will.
But today's Friday, not Saturday, right?
Right.
Right.
Today's the day of the big game.
That
Big
is-
game.
Big game.
Foosbro
So I
Are you
am
in touch with Foosbro?
Yeah, hopefully we'll see Foosbro soon.
Well,
He's been up to some strange partying behavior lately.
has.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's vanished for 3 whole weeks out of game, and
3 whole weeks?
yeah. Well, I thought it was a couple days.
in real time 3 weeks.
Oh, 3.
In game time 2 days.
2 days. All right.
Yeah.
I was like, well, my sense of what's going on in this universe is
Well, it's really the Twitter that's throwing everything off.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So-
sorry about that. I wanted to tweet. I got so excited about my screening, but
No worries.
Yeah, I
It
saw
was
that come
Saturday.
up and I was like, it is Saturday. I was like, wait, but in the game universe it's Friday. It was
Yeah.
Saturday. Shit.
I think Basil was just off a little bit.
Just a little, but that's all right.
He's so excited.
So yes, the day dawns bright and clear for those of you who actually would be awake for the dawn, which is
I was.
Basil.
Yeah, I like to do my Tai Chi in the morning. It helps to ground me. There's a lot of stuff I delve into.
I'm just picturing Nicolas Cage doing Tai Chi.
It's super unsettling.
It is.
Yeah.
So Tai Chi helps me.
Sometimes he texts me first thing in the morning because he's being a jerk and he goes, hey, it's morning, wake up and do Tai Chi with me. And when I finally wake up, I type back, fuck you.
So mad.
It's nice.
Basil understands that I am not an early morning person.
Right, but I like to bug you anyway.
Can't be helped.
Ah, indeed.
Friday morning.
So who has classes on Fridays?
Not me.
I don't.
Not me.
Was it? It was just this past week that.
I think only grad students do on Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just this past week that you got Ginger's picture up on the
Ooh.
wiki, right? God. It's a long
So
week.
what I do, actually, I have my podcast internship. So the interns that are helping me with my podcast, we do a debrief at the office at 10 a.m. to just talk about how the episode went, how it was marketed, and then ideas, for next week if we don't have any.
Indeed. Important to note, out of all of your interns, Nate is not there.
Yeah, he's been busy with his project.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna text Nate.
Okay.
Are you okay?
And thank you for that picture, by the way. That was perfect.
Sounds good. Cool.
I have a note too. And maybe you can help me with my own notes.
Okay.
Check that mail is sent to student. So
Okay.
one of my students, I believe,
A few
or
of
at
your
least
students.
a few.
We're in that big pile of mail.
Yes.
Yes, and so I think I took the mail home,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You probably took a few of the pieces of that. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think the intention was to cross-reference every single name
Yeah. To see.
against the student database to see
Ah.
Yeah.
if all
That
of
was
these
the
people were
intention.
students,
Yes.
or if just some of them were
I
students.
believe
Yes.
that was
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds
Indeed.
right.
So that's probably what Kate was doing last time.
Right.
Yeah. And she's gonna text Foosbro. Are you back in town?
Foosbro texts back that he is not yet. He's now that the mantas have left, he can do some ask some questions of the people who remain behind.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't he need to come back for the game?
No,
I mean,
He's covering the
His
game.
whole thing was that he was covering the game, and
Yeah.
He was covering the week up to the game.
Oh,
yeah, when he
but not the
told
game
us in
itself.
the coffee shop how excited he was about the game and covering it, and
So he's not covering the game
He didn't
itself.
cheat about it. He didn't cheat about it.
I thought that on Tuesday when we saw him at the coffee shop, he was like, "Yeah, I'm covering the game. It's good,
Yeah, I
great.
thought he was,
I'm a
but
good bro."
Yes, my bad. He will be back for the game.
all right.
Suspicious.
Yes, very suspicious.
He or someone who looks an awful lot like him will be back for the game.
Oh, now we gotta deal with pod people. Fuck.
I know. I'm not thinking. I'm like,
That's
first
why there's
vampires.
peas in the snacks this week.
Uh-oh.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Oh, you crazy kids. In
Yes.
any case,
Yes.
once any of you show up to campus, if you guys have anything to do on...
Not on campus.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
planning on being there for the game because of all the chatter that's gone on about it, but
But the game's taking place in Monterey, right?
well,
No, it's here.
It's here.
Yeah.
because it's the homecoming game.
Yeah.
Big deal. Game, homecoming game.
That's why Bro went up, was to kind of observe them before they
Wow.
came down.
I'm sorry I missed that.
Yeah.
Would we have been asked in any capacity to chaperone the homecoming dance as visiting professors?
Yeah.
Sometimes they do that to like show off their
Star
events or
people.
whatever.
I mean, if you want to, it's tonight.
Hell yeah, I think some
After
weird
the game.
shit's gonna happen at
I
that
think
game.
I will have volunteered to be a stand-in chaperone.
Okay.
No official responsibility, but there to observe.
Sounds good.
Sounds very ginger.
I'll be there too.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be there.
Barb.
I'm not going to be volunteering to be a chaperone.
Okay, so
So lazy.
I'm gonna zoom into the office on my scooter around 11:30 and be like, so
In the Oracle office.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I know it's really lame, but I actually kind of want to see what the cafeteria has for lunch today on campus. So I was thinking maybe we could all go out to lunch. And by
Yeah.
go out to lunch, I mean go to the cafeteria.
No, I'll be done with this class in about a half hour, so we can head over at noon.
I mean, it'd be good to like represent.
I would love-
ourselves
I wanna
on
be there.
campus. I feel
Yeah.
lame, but like their Italian food is always really good.
Yeah. So there better be a good menu this time.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Yes,
did
it better
Kate
be.
find any more of her students who received mail at that crazy vacant lot address?
Oh, you mean after looking through?
Yeah.
I believe I said last week that you found like 5 of your students were receiving mail.
Okay.
And your
I
class
wrote
isn't
2.
really all that big to begin with.
Yeah.
So,
Did you check everyone against all our classes? or
Yeah.
just
Or
ours?
against the whole student body.
oh, against the whole student body.
Yeah.
So how many
Um,
students are receiving mail at this crazy location?
Right.
Actually, all of these people are students.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 of them are in my courses. All of them are students.
Are they still in your? They're still in your classes.
Yeah,
They're
but I
attending.
haven't had
It's
class
not her
yet.
entire class.
It's
that's
just
on
I know.
the
It's just 5 people.
Yeah, just
But
5
those
in
5
your
people you could talk to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Did my search return anything yet?
Oh, yes, because you were just doing a search. Indeed. Hold on 1 second. So yes, the vacant lot was... here, hold on 1 second. Yes. The vacant lot was acquired in 2016 by Brooke Devereaux. She acquired it through... basically by claiming it as unclaimed land. Essentially, it had a landlord on it who vanished and hadn't been paying taxes or fees on it for a number of years.
But it was just empty land. It wasn't like there wasn't a building there or anything.
There's no record of a building being on there.
Who is Brooke Devereaux again?
I don't know. I don't remember, man.
The name came up.
We get a reminder.
Let me look. Let me look. See.
Brooke Devereaux is the person who currently owns the vacant lot.
Right, but her
But
name came up
yeah, let me.
before.
I'm looking.
But we
No.
searched, we tried to find out about her and we couldn't find any information.
It's
right?
true.
You guys noted the similarity between her name and Agent Brooks, but that's it. Her name hasn't appeared previously in our game.
We did a goggle search. What was it? I forgot.
Giggle.
Giggle.
Giggle. We did a giggle search and we couldn't find her.
All right.
But her name came up last session, right? 'Cause
It did.
She owns the big lot.
Him
Yeah.
as the owner.
But there's no record of a building having been on that lot?
Not for about 20 years.
What was there before?
But we had a
Just
giggle
warehouse.
map. We had a giggle map
Yeah.
that showed a building on it.
Right.
Right, so a warehouse was there before. They leveled it because it was haunted.
But the giggle map would be from more recently than 20 years ago.
Oh. Is that the truth?
Yeah.
Alright. Is he saying the truth? Alright. So I'm gonna text Nate and just be like, I'm gonna be at the cafeteria for lunch.
Okay.
If you're around, I would like to see you.
You still haven't gotten a response back from him.
Alright, I sent him the second one
Yeah.
just to see.
Does he have read receipts on his texts?
Of course not.
Do you?
I don't think so.
Do you
No.
also contact Tom just to fuck with Bar?
No, because I'm focused on Claudia.
Actually, I think wouldn't it be Basil that would need to have read receipts on their on his texts?
No, if the person, well, if we're all using, what kind of smart ass name can we do for iPhones?
Oh.
Anyway, if we have an iPhone, then
My phones.
My phones.
yeah. So if we had that, then we would be like,
If everyone had a my phone.
so if we all did, then
yes.
he would have to set that setting like that he has
That it's
read
okay.
receipts versus mine.
Because I have friends who have iPhones who do, and I have friends who have iPhones who don't. So,
So they just flip the toggle.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
I can see that they've read it.
Anyway, doesn't
Other
matter.
people are more
In any
secretive.
case, no indication
knows.
that he's read the texts, and he has not responded to you.
Okay, I send out that second one. And then we're gonna go to lunch. Right, Ginger?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Boom.
Yep. And I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Basil can take you on a scooter if you want.
I'm totally down with that.
Boom.
I have a little helmet. Pop it on.
My scarf keeps blowing in
Yeah.
Basil's face.
You-
Oh,
You have a spare helmet just in case.
no, I'm sure Ginger's like all about safety.
Yeah, we're secretly kind of tight.
Yeah, we're cool with each
It's a
other.
very love-hate
It
situation.
is.
That's
Oh no, are the interns jealous?
There's plenty to go around.
Not like that.
Just to rewind for a moment, Ginger, you can make me a intelligence plus politics roll.
Politics?
Yeah. It's under mental.
I don't have any politics. I have one. Not my status with politicians.
Not your status with
Oh
politicians.
man.
So you lose 3 dice off your pool if you don't have the
I do
skill.
have
She has one.
She has one.
Yeah.
One singular.
No.
No. Okay. Sounds good.
Horrible.
All right. Barb,
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you hanging out with Tom?
being late morning / approaching afternoon, you get a call back from your contact at the administrator or at the city coroner's office, whatever.
Yep.
That place.
That, you know that
Where
place.
the info comes from.
Where you went to get your information. In any case,
Info
the reports forwarded to you note that on July 20th, my apologies for last week, the fire was on the 19th, not the 15th.
Right.
So that was my error.
Okay.
3 bodies were found in the burned out remains of the Gade Textile Mill, GADE.
Gade.
Don't. Textile mill. I already said go gay, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So let's just stop with that.
So there are pictures of the 3 bodies,
All right. Oh, gee, what the fuck?
badly burned.
Oh no.
Dental records confirmed identities of the 3 students, but only one body actually required the records for certain identification, and that was the
Only
body of
one.
Claudia Evelyn Bird.
So her body was burnt beyond recognition.
Which-
The other
No.
2 were just super
No,
burnt.
no. A hobo's body made to look like
Well.
her dental records was burnt beyond recognition.
All right. All right. That's the going theory, but
Because we know she alive.
Yeah.
right, she's alive in some
Because
capacity.
she's
Pretending to be
Maisie
Maisie.
Katie
whoever.
Maisie, yeah.
So the fire was on the 19th, not the 15th. Is that
The fire was on the 19th, not the 15th.
And that's 2015
And that was 20.
at the Gade Textile Mill.
Gade Textile Mill, GADE.
3 bodies, and those bodies were 2 were burnt but recognizable.
Yeah.
That's
supposedly?
gross.
Do I have facsimiles with the photos?
You do have facsimiles of the photos.
Now wait, wasn't this club? They did all kinds of filming and stuff, so they might have had like a special effects person who knew how to make bodies look like other bodies.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like something like a more artsy, like an artsy club, like the Paranormal Club.
But they were making films, so they may have had contacts in the film department. in
That's
terms of,
true.
like-
That's definitely.
Are these autopsy reports?
These are autopsy reports.
So what did they say? Like
So they're actual bodies.
Bodies died of smoke inhalation, or the victims died of smoke inhalation.
But I'm saying
The
it could
bodies
be
were
bodies,
dead.
like
The bodies were killed.
homeless people made to look like
Oh, sure.
particular people.
Sure.
Or those two could be those actual students, and Claudia might have been the only one to survive.
Okay. So, we're at the cafeteria. What's for lunch?
Yeah.
What's for lunch?
Unless Barbie had any other follow-up questions.
No, I don't think so.
No
Has Tom been
follow-ups.
texting you? I text you.
I think I'm at Tom's place right now.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
He went to work. I'm still hanging out there.
Wait, what?
It's
In his-
morning.
on his futon.
She's at
Walking around with his
Tom's
shirt
place.
on, or
Did I miss something at the end of the last session?
Read between the lines, people.
Oh my god.
Remember they wanted to stop telling us
About their
That's right.
stuff. So I text
Yeah.
Barb and I say, "Hey, have you seen Tom lately?"
Nope.
Poop emoji.
Do you have lie detection on your read receipts?
No, I'm a human lie detector. I know when anyone's lying to me. Okay.
She used a period at the end of this sentence. She never uses a period.
Exactly. So we're at the cafeteria for lunch if you want to join us.
On my way.
Are you
Okay.
there with us, or are you?
Yeah, Kate's with us.
Oh yeah.
You meet us at the cafe.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Ah,
Lunch.
get ready for more.
Feast.
Peace.
Get ready for me to butcher some more names.
Yay!
The German is Malteschen.
What?
Or Malteschen. Oversized ravioli filled with meat, vegetables, or cheese.
Ooh.
Here is the iconic French, or for the French is the iconic beef bourguignon?
Bourguignon.
Yeah, that. Hearty stew of beef braised in red wine.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The African is okra stew, okra pods fried in chili oil, finely chopped and stewed with spinach and tomatoes.
Oh my god.
The Japanese
Yes.
is oden. It's shoyu broth with simmered radish, mushroom, tofu, and fish cake. The Italian is cazuela. Leafy cabbage casserole with pork, carrots, and onions. And the domestic is fried chicken.
Oh.
Panko breaded chicken, fried in light oil to crispy perfection.
Aha.
I'm getting Odin and the fried chicken. Boom.
Wow. I'm going for the African, the okra patties. And this. Hell yeah.
Excuse me. Same.
Well, she is 25. She does eat a lot.
You're fine. You're using your brain, man. Basil does not think any less of women who eat. They should be eating all the time. What's up?
They should be just constantly eating everywhere they go. In all moments.
Yeah, if they want to, definitely. I'm not here to infringe on your body.
Well,
Basil has a vor fetish, doesn't he?
What? Why? I don't want women to eat
I
me.
knew it.
Oh, it's disturbing.
I'm not judging.
He makes little radish dolls that look like him and just like eat it.
Oh my god. Girls, I do not do that. I don't do that. I'm not into that.
They're made of meat. Come on.
How dare you, Barb? What? Alright, so
Yeah, like I'm the last to arrive as you're talking about, like, I have no problem with women who eat.
Yeah.
As I'm like sitting down, like, enough about your vor fetish, Basil.
The table is just like, oh.
So Barb, what did you order?
What was it, Oden?
Oden.
Yeah.
Since I didn't run this morning.
What?
So, what's going on?
Oh, what's going on with you?
Nothing?
Where have you been?
Doing things?
You look like you're wearing the same clothes that you wore yesterday. I saw you at the
Not at all.
I saw you leave the office pretty late.
Yeah, I got in late. I didn't feel like picking out a new outfit today. You know we wrapped up the podcast around 1 a.m. What the hell?
Sniffing
Cons-
you. Kate's
Just to
sniffing.
get a
I know.
composure
What is
roll.
it?
yeah, sure.
Wait. So I would say that's wits plus.
I'm not sorry, but I don't think,
Wits plus animal kin.
I don't think Barb has ever not changed clothes. I mean, in all the time I've
Yeah,
known
it's
her.
weird.
Also, where's your coffee?
Yeah,
You're never without coffee. Where's your
I
coffee?
know.
It's 12:30. I've had plenty of coffee.
that doesn't.
Pod
sound like
person.
you. That doesn't sound weird. It's you.
Bullet through her brain.
Just hold you down. Where's Barbara? Where is she?
Tell me where she is.
What you doing there?
All right.
Wait,
Well,
are we
whatever.
implying that Barb had a late night meeting with someone last night? Or
Yes.
Who said that?
And direct. We did.
We said that.
Oh, is she blushing? Are you blushing?
Yeah, is she blushing?
Roll for blushing.
Yeah, I'll do a composure roll. Composure plus.
How many blushings?
Well, the question is, are you getting mad?
Composure plus manipulation? I don't know.
How red your shade of blush?
Let's see.
Or should a skill factor
plus,
Presents?
How mad are you getting?
Maybe
no,
That's what I'm rolling.
Oh yeah.
Plus
See if you can pass it off as
expression.
anger.
Plus
or...
expression?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus
Oh,
she's wrath.
okay. Well,
Wrath is her vice.
I have 1 dot in composure and I have no expression.
So you're rolling nothing.
Which means that I
like
am,
me.
yes, I am blushing, I am flustered, I am like Desiree in real life when confronted with.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I put myself in Barb's position. I would be red.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened at all. Maybe you had a late night and you're not drinking coffee for some reason.
Your Pinocchio reaction is showing.
Why are we here? Why am I eating here in this cafeteria?
eat your food.
I wasn't even supposed to be here on this day until tonight, later on for the
Because we
game.
all decided to come get lunch here as a way of showing some sort of student rah-rah. We're alumni.
Solidarity.
We're supposed to be here.
I'm not an alumni.
We-
but I love the alumni.
Barb and I are alumni.
Well, I have information, and I'll share about the mail.
Oh, thank God.
And
We're just glossing over Barb's hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the mail. So
it's all right, and I'll pay you in the yeah.
So all the people who had mail were all students.
Yes,
How many of them are
but were they also were their identities stolen? Is what I'm wondering, or were they?
Yeah.
Well, what
Are
are
they
they?
somehow
We should do a search on the
implicated in this?
students and see what they have in common.
Oh, that's a
Maybe
good idea.
they're all part of a similar club that's like selling their info or something.
But it
Yeah.
was all the students.
Why don't all of you guys make me? You
shit.
shared the names, right?
No,
Yes.
it wasn't every
So why don't-
student.
why don't
It was
all of you
every
guys make me wits
person
plus
in the
composure
mailbox
rolls?
is a student. Not all the students.
All right.
Oh, what do we get a handful of this?
Wits plus composure.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
What's plus composure?
Same.
I'm scared now.
2 for
Can we use
me.
danger sense for this?
No.
Can we use streetwise for this? No.
Nope. Nothing. Wow.
It's 8 and higher, right?
Yes.
2.
2,
0.
3.
0.
3.
All right. So Basil, you notice first. You notice that after being informed of all the names, you do remember a few names of students that are in your classes.
Okay.
You see one of them in the cafeteria.
Oh.
What's their name? Billy or something? Or
Their name.
oh, you have one.
Oh, I have names ready.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Yes, her name is Devin.
Devin. Devin.
That's a good girl's name.
What would even be the question that I would ask Devin?
Well, I have
Devin's
that.
one. She's right here. We could ask her. What,
Yeah. I have the mail right here. Here.
Okay, so
Here's the letter to her. We can ask her.
Wait. We gotta phrase this right.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
Unless this person is a crazy person, they're gonna think we're crazy people.
And
We're just like,
privacy.
do you know where this mail came from? Yeah, this could be like a felony
Privacy
that we're
issue.
getting into.
Yeah.
So maybe.
So what do you happen to know what piece of mail she may have gotten? Are all of these like junk mail?
It was
or-
probably like a credit card offer or something.
Okay.
So maybe we approach this Devin like she comes over to us and we say something to her along the lines of, the school brought to our attention just because we're visiting professors, so we don't have as much to do. That it's become apparent that the student body, a number of members of the student body, their information is being used to create a bunch of like spam mail for them in real life. We need to ask you what clubs you're in because your name came up, and so we have a list of students.
That's an excellent idea.
And so we need to figure out how this information of our precious students is getting out into the world, and so we need to know what clubs you're part of or who you might have given your personal information to.
That's a.
No, we don't sound like crazy.
So no, that's
Yeah.
really good, Ginger. So I think it would be good to do this during in the office.
Well, we can ask her since she's here. We can
I'll
ask her to meet us.
Yeah. So I'll approach her.
Okay.
Hi, Devin.
She's getting to the end of the cafeteria
Yeah.
line. You're
I'm
just
just
like,
waiting there.
hey.
That was quite charming.
I am.
Yeah.
Basil,
What?
Presence
Yeah.
plus.
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to throw a wrench in your works.
Striking looks.
Presence plus striking looks plus.
Expression?
Yeah,
I
why
got that
not?
in spades. I don't know what you're trying to do to me.
I like that she's suggesting the traits to use, and she's like, I know lots of that.
Yeah.
One.
One's enough.
Yep.
She, her face turns slightly red when she sees that you're waiting for her in line.
Oh no.
But you're used to that, Bella.
I am, but still, it's always like I don't mean to be. I'm not rude or trying to use people, but Devin, would you be able to come to my office? We have some students. You're part of a group of students that we're a little concerned about. Me and my colleagues, and I point to the table over there. So I'm curious what you're all in the middle of doing.
Hi.
Well, you're waving.
I have noodles hanging out.
Yeah. Hey. And so we'd like to talk with you after lunch. So if you can meet us at my office in about 45 minutes.
Sure.
Okay, thanks. So I pat her on the back and then head back. Like, yeah, she's gonna come to the office. So
Yay.
we can talk to her then, see what we can do.
Good.
All right.
Do we, is it just me that also, on that list, the people list I got a 2, do I notice anybody either in my classes or in the cafeteria from the list of male?
No, Basil got the highest, so he gets the student.
Okay. Didn't know if there
He
were
gets
more.
the student.
He gets the
As
student.
usual.
So,
So after we meet with the student, would you guys like to walk around the campus and look at those sites that
Yeah. The
on that map?
previously
Triangulation of Evil.
the
The
oh
new
my
library and the West Quad.
Yeah.
God. The repurposed burial sites.
So just
So I'm
Yes,
trying to say my
yes.
brain was short
I
circuiting.
brought
Mine too.
I brought the map with me today, so
Yes.
I can point those out to your proper places.
Yay.
So the new library is this building here,
Okay.
and then I marked it over here, but that is the west quad.
West Quad, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Eventually there'll be a pentagram of dice.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the let's see, the Gade textile mill, I believe, is south of the.
Okay.
Let's call it south. Why not?
It's a straight line.
Yeah, I know. I'm seeing it.
But we have to
Sorry,
be
I
done.
didn't mean to imply any sort of thing there. It's south of that.
It's a crooked line!
It's a triangle.
It's a V. It's like a.
It's a V.
It's a triangle of. It's a triumvirate of evil.
Yes.
I guess
It's an arrow.
I guess now it can also almost be a pentagram. I don't mean to do this.
It's almost as if our brains
Why'd
are
you make it so
hardwired to
obvious?
recognize patterns.
When we go on this tour, we have to make sure that we're done by 5:30 because I have to change before the dance.
Oh sure. Yeah. This
what?
What a dress.
Okay.
I mean, we're supposed to be blending with the students, so I thought I would. I don't have a dress in my office. Whatever. Never mind. Fuck.
Okay. Just.
I have plenty of clothes
She
in
does.
my
You have a big pile of laundry.
Yeah.
in
So
there.
if you need anything, just let me know.
I have a dress in the office. It's red. I brought it to go with my hair.
Okay.
Trying to blend.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
She's 25. She never
I
got to like.
Have that
She's on that
experience.
cusp
Yeah.
of trying to like young.
Yeah. No. I feel her pain. I get it.
Struggle is real.
That's fine.
So as everyone's
I'm old.
as everyone's wrapping up lunch, I'm gonna share the stuff that I got from the corner.
Oh yeah.
Share that around.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I share my info.
That's
too, I
creepy.
guess.
How's Dwight doing?
Dwight. Haven't heard from him. Haven't heard from him.
Haven't heard from Dwight.
No. I haven't heard
Dwight
from him.
Hughes.
Dwight Hughes, the owner of Good
Oh
Brain.
yeah, the one you seduced. How is your seduction game going these
Yeah.
days, Barbara?
So, and I show you this like badly burned body. So they confirmed that
And
3 bodies died at the mill.
I take my chopsticks and I put them on top and I lower it and I go, who else have you seduced, Barbara?
You're looking right past a photo of charred corpses.
I've seen it before.
Yeah.
I study the occult.
Yeah. Hello.
True.
Oh,
So are they photo? Is that
that's a good point.
What's that?
Are one of the photos just really quickly? Were they? Was it taken at the mill?
No, they were.
These are
Oh,
from
we're
the,
They're
taking
laid
at
out
the-
on metal tables.
So we can't see that they're laid out in any certain pattern.
Oh no.
Okay.
But in my occult studies, like, are there any
That's a good
markings on the
question.
body that are unusual, like cut marks, scarification marks, besides the fact that they're
Ritual,
burned, that
yeah.
seem ritualistic,
Yeah.
occulty?
It's good. Good
Yeah.
Do I
question.
have identity
brandings.
memory?
No
She's
brandings.
great. She's identical memory. Oh.
No brandings.
Tried.
I
No
know.
brandings. No marks.
Okay. So that's why I don't care. Barbara.
And how are their bodies positioned?
Yeah, that.
I mean, how are they found?
Yeah, are they?
Were they positioned in any weird way?
They were not positioned in any weird way. They were sort of found clustered together, I guess you would say.
Did they have shoes on?
They did have shoes.
Oh.
Did they have clothes on?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Did they have any? Were there any other personal effect items found at the scene of the crime?
Just what they had on them.
Interesting. So they went all the way over there to do some weird shit, and there weren't any personal effects found. That's very strange. Like no
their
cameras,
purses,
no
bags,
no.
wallets.
Did it look like they were possibly, like, their hands were tied, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Not noted on the coroner's report. It was not noted, rather.
Oh, okay.
And the listed cause of death is,
And smoke inhalation.
Smoke inhalation.
Asphyxiation?
Yeah.
which would mean they died before they burnt up.
That's right.
Yeah, which is good.
Did the coroner's report mention any sedatives?
Sedatives. No, not even sedatives.
So if there were no sedatives, then maybe they got locked into the building, because for them to have died of asphyxiation before a whole textile mill went up in flames, that had to have been a slow enough moving
They
fire
would've been
slash
trapped.
they were trapped, because otherwise
And they were
I mean,
clustered together,
Yeah.
so they were
They would've got
cowering and they were
out.
locked in.
Right.
So
Maybe
Were
the
they
emergency
holding each
exits
other?
were only painted on.
No.
no, they were just kind of in the same general area.
Yeah.
So someone locked them, ostensibly, possibly. Someone could have locked them in the building.
Yeah,
By
yeah,
which
that's what I'm
point they
thinking.
died of. So maybe someone took their shit, like all their gear, and I mean, even
Yeah.
just purses. They
Yeah.
would have had something with them. So maybe someone
Right.
took their stuff,
Yeah.
locked them in the building. There may have been a fourth who
Yep.
left and locked them in the building, who was possessed by a demon, a cult.
If you say a cult loud enough, it makes it true.
Something will happen. Nazareth will show up.
All right, so this is what we're all thinking, and
So we're packing up and walking to your
I'm
office.
gonna go to my office to meet Devin.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, it's probably another 20 minutes before Devin shows up at your office.
Okay.
It's getting mighty crowded in here.
Yeah, well,
I am sitting on a stack of books in the corner, like a bird.
all right.
So she just sort of stands in the doorway.
Yeah. Hi.
And I'll ask Barb.
Come on in.
Is Thomas part of? He's not overseeing any other student clubs or anything like that, is he?
I don't know, actually.
Why wouldn't you know
these
that, Barb?
days. I don't know what he's...
Doesn't he talk about that during pillow talk or what?
What?
Oh, hey, Devin.
Baz!
Barbara.
Even Kate is like.
So, Devin, come on in. Just have a seat here.
She gives a side glance towards Barbara.
Barbara, what are you doing?
So, Devin, previous speech from before, meow, 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 worried about students' personal information,
Yeah.
any clubs, any info you have given out.
Yes.
No.
Well, your name was found in this pile of mail with a couple other students' names, and so we're just wondering if this was something that maybe you'd signed up for a club and then they signed you up for something that you didn't want to be signed up for.
Is the mail obvious?
In terms of giving it to her, showing it to her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
show it to her.
She sort of glances over the mail and it doesn't register with her, and then she sort of gives it a second look, and everyone can make me wits plus empathy, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Here's his app.
I do.
Basil does.
I got it.
None for me.
Oh, no. Nothing.
Nothing!
I got nothing.
My die. We need new die.
Yeah, so she just sort of gives it a second glance.
We don't detect anything.
She sort of looks a little bit longer than it, but you guys really can't recognize, the expression that she's making.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll ask her, do you recognize this address?
Nope.
Bad luck.
So what clubs are you in? Are there any groups where you might have given out any personal information?
A girl named Devin. She's in the surfing club.
Foosbro. Do you know Foosbro? Kevin? Kev?
Torrance.
Torrance?
Long blonde hair looks like a wet douchebag.
Foosbro. He goes by
yeah.
Foosbro.
He
Was he in the surfing club?
No, he was never really in clubs.
He's not that motivated.
He just sort of hung out occasionally.
So you're in the surfing club. That's it?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, do you have any other interests?
For any,
Yeah.
what was the last thing you bought online? Have you signed up for anything on campus recently where they asked for like your basic personal info?
Can't really think of anything.
Do you do anything in your daily life besides go to class?
I mean, I go to the surfing club.
Yeah, I
Do you
mean.
do anything else?
I go to parties.
Alright, I'm gonna flash the mail in front of her face one more time. What do you think of this?
Do you shine a lamp in her face at the
Alright.
same time? Look at it. Look
So
at it.
mechanically, you guys all got a good night's sleep, so you can recover 1 willpower.
Yes,
Yay.
we can.
Oh, why didn't I use willpower for this?
You fool!
Why didn't you?
And since you are pushing
Yeah.
you're pushing the roll, you guys can make me another presence plus or another wits plus empathy. Lose 1 die from the pool for having already attempted this roll.
Wait, do you have intimidation?
I was gonna
No.
say, does anyone have?
Does anyone have intimidation?
I have persuasion.
Striking looks.
Nope.
Could I do wits and persuasion?
Okay.
No.
So it's 3.
Someone
Can I
have
use
one in
willpower? Can I use
intimidation.
willpower?
Hey, Kate's got intimidation.
I'm using willpower.
If you want to, you can use intimidation. You'll just have to sort of change the avenue of the questioning.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna just
Yeah,
do
so wait and
this.
see if that works.
Yeah.
And
1, 2, 3, 3.
Oh,
Successes.
Well, there you go.
wow.
Okay, you startle her with this brand new flashing, and
What?
the flashing the mail in her
No,
face.
I know.
And she has a more intense look of guilt
Guilt.
on her face.
Guilt.
Yeah, guilt.
Guilt.
Yeah.
Somebody get a little closer to her. I'm gonna say, Devin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up and just loudly enough that she can see I'm doing it, slowly close the door and then stand in front of it.
Oh my god. Devin. If something were to happen to the student body here, honestly, we would have to make sure that the administration knew who knew about something. And you look like you might know something.
I don't want to get in trouble.
You won't.
You don't want people hurt because you didn't tell people important information either.
See a crime, report a crime.
That's right. If you see something, say something, Devin.
Does Kate want to try her intimidation now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
So
my
presence
god.
plus intimidation. If you want to
Okay.
spend a willpower, feel free.
Crush a can against your forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, check this out.
God.
You tear a textbook in half.
I figured it'd be
Wait,
more
wait.
like you pull a beer bottle out of your desk and just like open it in the eye.
That would be awesome. That sounds like something I would have tried as an undergrad, but I never thought of it.
I went to high school with a kid who could do that.
Oh,
Really?
It's really off, but he'd just stick it right in his eye socket
Oh, that's great.
over and over again. He lives in town now. He writes books.
good for him.
Good for him.
Productive member of
Good, he's still
society.
got eyesight enough to write books.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to high school with a guy who got drunk and tried to drive a nail into a board with his forehead. And came in the next day and he had this penny-sized nail hole in his scalp right below his hairline with all the flesh pushed up like a donut around the hole. Yeah.
Gosh.
That's the worst that happened. Jesus, that could have gone right through his stupid
I
head.
know, we could have.
Holy cow.
Go on.
If I have kids, I'm going to encourage them to do keg stands because I'm
Yeah.
like, that's the best thing.
I think you lost a die.
I did. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Actually.
Okay. Do you want to spend a willpower
Willpower.
as well?
Yeah.
So you'll get 3 more dice, too.
So, is it just intimidation plus?
Yep. Intimidation plus your presence.
Plus presence.
Ah, okay.
I thought
And
it
then
was
willpower, that
Nope.
gives you 3 extra.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It was
Intimidation,
wits when you were trying to
presence.
figure out if she was guilty. Now that you're actually trying to get her to say something.
Oh yeah, I did drop it back.
Presence.
Okay, I'll find it later.
Okay.
And then did you add 3 more for your willpower?
Yes.
Okay. We're
All
good.
right, let's see what you
Yep.
got, Kate.
Yeah.
Kate,
yeah.
go,
Wait.
Kate.
So what year is she?
She is first year, second term, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, this is the fall semester. This is
fall.
first year.
So she's a freshie fresh.
She's a freshie frosh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you want to actually get past your first year of college, you'll tell us what you know.
Oh my god!
Well, there's something.
There.
There's one.
So she.
That's the intimidation die.
Yeah.
She can smell the booze on your breath.
Probably.
So her hands creep up her arms and she gets really defensive. She's like, it's just a fake ID, Mr. Carruthers.
Alright, I put my hand on her shoulders, between her shoulder blades. It's okay. It's a fake ID. It's normal. Everybody sometimes does that.
I get it.
Right, you guys?
Yes.
It's fine. So I'm just like little slow circles, like it's
Ask her
okay.
who she got the fake ID. Who made the fake ID for
Who
her?
made the ID for you?
I got referred to her by some other students, but they didn't tell me who she was. I just had to bring her $100 and she'd give me an ID.
When did you communicate with her?
Third week of classes, I think.
Do you
What's her
know
name?
what is her name?
Yeah.
I didn't get her
So
name. I
when
just
did
gave
they
her
tell
money.
you?
Claudia. Was it?
What did they tell you to
Maisie?
do?
Just to get like a passport photo and
Right.
give her $100 and she'd be back with my ID.
And information, like your personal info, right?
No,
No, it would just be a fake address.
I just had to give her my name and like my date of birth so that she could just change the year so that all I had to say was like the year that I was born.
What did she look like?
She was, blonde.
Did she look like this?
Blonde. Yeah.
Oh,
So
are
show
you-
the fake. Yeah.
Oh, you're showing that ID?
Maisie's. Yeah.
No, that didn't.
I
didn't
pulled up
look
the
like her.
picture of Carolyn Evelyn Bird on cheap tweet whatever, and I'm like, did she look like this?
Sort of, yeah. I think so.
What?
She was wearing a hoodie.
Do you have the fake ID?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
And so she pulls it out of her purse and hands it over.
And it has an address on it.
Yeah,
And what's
And
the
it's-
address?
that address.
This
That's that
dress
address.
Health Street.
1364.
So these are all students with fake IDs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a
and
fake
then
ID.
they end
thing.
up on mailing lists.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this back to you, but I expect you to only use it to get into hip concerts and not to get plastered on the weekends. Is that very clear?
Yes.
Look at me. Is that very clear?
Yes.
I'm giving this back to you because young people should be cultured, and our current state of affairs in this country is ridiculous that you can't even go see a show, but you will not get plastered.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I pat her on the back, help her out. Like, thanks so much, Devin. This is gonna help a lot of people. And I'll see you in class on Monday.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
That'll be
Wait, what's the last day to drop? She's gonna drop my class.
It's already passed for.
Damn it. Oh, good. So she'll be. In class.
Worst
All right.
day to class.
So I kind of like boot her out. A gentle boot.
Yeah.
And
Do you tap her on the ass?
no, I do not. I don't sexually harass people.
Well, I'm sorry.
I
Have
don't
you
sexually harass
met
people.
you and your dossier of
Just because I have a
interns?
dossier doesn't mean it's non-consensual. It doesn't. It's not. It's purely consensual. Consenting adults.
Consenting to each
Basil,
other.
all
Consenting to each
sexual
other.
conduct in the workplace is considered sexual.
I don't do it in the workplace.
I have seen you and your interns in your podcasting booth.
I haven't done anything. No, that's
Whoa.
bullshit. That's pure bullshit. I don't know where you. I don't know what
Okay, you
you've
guys, says Kate.
seen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what.
She's
where you
snapping.
see
I wish I
that.
could snap.
You got it. No, you
Sort
got
of.
it. You got it.
We also start snapping. It's like stop, and Basil and I are just like
No, but no, that's pure bullshit. I'm a professional, and I resent that.
Can we get back
accusation.
to Devin? And,
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a fake ID ring,
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
run by Claudia Evelyn Bird.
Yeah. So what? Why her interest in these students, and why would she do this?
I don't know.
There wasn't anything weird about the ID, correct?
Just like a standard fake.
So it's not like she's
Oh.
embedding shit in ID.
But she's been
No.
following us, right?
Claudia?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like, or actually, Kate,
Oh.
Yes.
make me a wits plus composure. Kate being the person with barfly as one of her merits.
Yes.
Ah.
All right. Barfly.
Oh, do I get to add barfly to?
Yeah, add barfly to it.
Okay. Awesome. Sorry, mathing.
Okay, you got it. Loading.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
You just see me trying to do my grading scales.
Oh man. Ooh.
Hey, there you go.
Two.
Yeah. Three.
Three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you might not. I can't speak to your prior experience working in any alcohol establishments, but from attending so many bars and knowing the culture,
Oh yes.
these two IDs are probably the best fake IDs you've ever seen.
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
They have, like the
That little reflective.
yeah, they have the reflective
Hologram.
Call it
parts.
a watermark.
Yeah.
It is like, yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, watermark, yeah.
Okay.
Little
Yeah.
holographic.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, you've seen quite a few fake IDs just from.
You've had a few fake
Okay.
IDs.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
sure you did.
I would like to maybe talk to Randy and see if he could tell that this is fake.
I
What do you
think
think?
that's a good idea.
Okay, so she
Talking
fakes
to
her own
Randy.
death either to get away from something awful or get involved with something nefarious. Then she decides she doesn't want to be involved with that thing anymore and she needs to make money. So she either gets involved with people who know this world or starts making her own fake IDs and gets really good at it so that she has her own fake ID and she needs the money so she makes fake IDs for students.
But you can't just get into it and make them this good. I mean, this takes
So she might have
years
gotten
of-
involved with some underground ring kind of thing, but maybe not the people she originally faked her own death for or because of.
Yeah.
Seems very strange. I mean, why a student would drop out of school by faking their own death and then get into making fake IDs makes no sense.
Yeah.
So she's got to be on the run for something or for something or.
Unless she's making duplicate IDs and then using the duplicate IDs for other nefarious purposes.
But why? I mean, just to frame students? This is very curious.
Yeah.
What does this have to do with homecoming?
What
And
does
snow. And ghostly mills.
Snow and
And
ghostly
moons.
mills that burn down.
Yeah. I still have that list of books.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I've studied the occult for years and none of this makes sense to me.
Just curious. I know that Alicia Yee had unseen
Oh, in the
senses.
photo.
Does anyone else in the group have unseen sense?
You?
I have danger sense.
Nope.
I have eidetic
Do I read
memory.
books?
Basil doesn't have unseen
Nope.
sense, does he? I don't think he does.
don't think so.
Unseen sense would be under
Merits.
Merits.
I don't believe I gave you unseen sense.
Merts.
Basil does not
What? What do I
have
have?
unseen sense.
No. I wish. Would help my conspiracy theorizing.
Absolutely.
I think
So what's
Edie would
the,
thought you were going to bring something back for her.
No.
Oh, it's just after lunch now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Quite a commotion occurs as you guys are
What?
stepping out of Basil's office. I'm guessing to move on to your next destination.
Yes.
Yeah.
A nice charter bus pulls up, followed by 3 school buses and probably 30 cars.
Whoa.
Make,
for the
Is this a tour?
Mantas?
Oh,
No,
the game.
they're
That's
all
right.
they're all streaming
all made of
black and
brackets.
white banners from the windows and drawn
Yeah.
with drawing soap on their windshields.
Yeah.
The mantas have arrived.
Do we see Foosbro?
Does he come with his hair flowing out of the van?
Oh, well, they're all showing up. Do we see him?
That is true. You do not see him yet.
Well, amidst all this humdrum commotion, I suppose we should go on our tour now, yes?
Yeah. Let's go check out
Yeah.
the
But in
sites.
the meantime, my office is right near your office, so I'm like, Kate, look, see? Dress. Red dress.
Dress.
Oh.
Red hair.
Oh.
Red dress.
Very nice.
I know.
You're so coordinated.
I'm ready.
She's ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, God.
Get it?
All right. So where are you guys going
I
first?
wish I didn't get it.
Get his face. Fucking awful. So where are our offices on this campus? that we are walking
They
around?
would be likely in either this building here to the north of the West Quad, or in this building here south of the East
So
Quad.
should we start with West Campus
Let's
since
go to
it's
West Quad.
closest to
Yeah.
wherever we're going?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Off to West Quad.
All right.
Wait,
hey,
so I just so Kate flips through the photos again,
Mhm.
and there's a photo taken at West Quad,
Oh, good.
and I was just looking at it, and I lost it.
I mean,
You can help me.
Okay. You just have to relax your eyes and not look at anything specifically, and then it'll. No, I don't.
What the hell?
Wait, is that gonna actually work?
No, that's for. I look. I bet I can find it.
I could
Yeah,
never
exactly.
I could never do those. By
You
the
couldn't?
way, so-
Really?
No,
Like,
I've never
where's
seen a
Will
magic
Will-
eye.
Or a magic eye, yeah.
They
not
give me a
worth it.
headache.
Yeah, they're not.
It's not worth it.
It's not. It's always a garbage dolphin or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Gives you a headache.
Garbage dolphin.
Dolphins, which are evil, by the way. Oh, that'll be the next topic for my podcasts.
Evil
Dolphins are
dolphins?
really fucking evil.
Dolphin.
Oh, Eastern Quad.
You know about
No,
the
there was a
LCD
Western
experiments
one.
the government
With a
did
dead
in the
body,
house, right?
right?
The half human, half
Or-
dolphin house.
Oh, maybe.
That's the
maybe I was
Eastern
wrong.
Quad.
Yeah.
Eastern Quad.
0.02
Yeah.
or 028 JPEG.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no Western here. Western
No.
Quad.
No, there's no Western Quad
Okay.
in the pictures that you guys
Okay.
Damn it.
found.
Yeah.
Why are these the 3 sites that we're turning?
They were once.
They're former burial
They're
sites?
former,
Ah,
like,
right, okay.
ritualistic. Yeah.
Indeed, they were listed in which book was it?
Oh, sure.
Indo-American Sacred Sites.
Yes,
Yep,
yes,
yep,
yes.
Absolutely. So those of you who were in the last game don't really need to roll anything. You actually, it takes you a few seconds to realize it, but you notice that in this quad there is a fountain
Yes.
that looks sort of similar and familiar
To,
to one that you guys
Yep.
saw on the island.
Yeah.
The one we had dug up.
Is there a plaque on it?
There's
Can I go read it?
sure.
So just me, doesn't it?
What does it say?
Right. It says dedicated in memory of what is his name?
Claudia Evelyn Bird.
Dedicated in
Edward?
memory of Claudia Evelyn Bird. No, it is dedicated in the memory of Headmaster Edwin Gade.
Ah. Okay.
What?
Gade Mills.
Dave Mill.
Gade.
He was
text-
headmaster of what?
Who knows? To the library.
Probably the school, I would
You
think.
would say that, Barb.
Yeah, I would. It's true.
Let's go to the library, shall we?
I have 4 dots in academics with a research specialty.
Oh, wait.
And your boyfriend's a librarian.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Before we get into that, wow, you're so like you're sad about that.
I don't have a boyfriend.
What was
I
his
have a
name?
boyfriend.
Gates.
I have a husband. We
Edwin
got
Gade.
married.
I
Okay.
have a lover.
Before we go to the library in the interests of efficiency,
Yeah.
perhaps we should visit the other 3 sites first to make
Yeah.
note of all the things we
Yeah,
want,
definitely.
and then go to that.
Yes.
The other 2 sites.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we
Well,
want.
Well, the other one site.
So-
Yeah, you guys have already visited the mill.
Yeah.
So is there anything else on the quad of note at all?
Just a bunch of students hanging around. Actually, you guys do notice the San Kaisa Rook's mascot making the rounds.
Yeah!
He
I'm gonna
looks-
go up to him.
He looks like a horrific amalgamation of an Easter Island head with crenellations around around his crown, with basically just arms sticking out the sides of the head where the ears would be. No. Just emerging from the bottom.
Wait.
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna
Do I
go
have to
up
make
him.
do I have to make a morality test
Yeah.
to witness that?
No.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
shakes you to your very core, but it does not make you lose who you are as a human.
It would make me. Yeah. Anyway,
That's
I'm
for
gonna go
damn
up
sure.
to him. I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "Hey, man, you're doing a great job."
He heavily telegraphs a fist bump coming at you.
So I try to do a fist bump too.
While all this is happening, by the way, Kate's looking through one of the books. I just want to let you know.
All right.
And
So
I'll
I'm
tell you
gonna,
which one in a minute.
I'm gonna try to fist bump him.
On her
So
phone.
it might not be successful. It might be clumsy. I want to know if it's awkward or not. Dexterity
Yeah.
plus.
You want to roll for a fist bump?
I do.
I'd
Plus
say dexterity plus
Awesome.
brawl.
brawl.
or athletics.
brawl.
Or
So
athletics.
Or I don't have athletics.
Oh my god.
So I
Yeah.
just have 1 die.
So just 1 die. If your dexterity is 2, you have 1 die.
I don't make it.
Oh.
So I do an awkward fist bump.
So yeah, like you do the fist bump and then he goes back for like the explosion, but you just sort of leave your hand there.
Oh my god.
You totally don't pick up on his.
I don't get it.
on his
Baz, you're
moves.
so lame.
I know, it's true. But I just wanted to show my support because I think, like, let's be supportive of these students. So off he totters.
Yeah, offer he sidesteps with his doing the arms.
Great.
Yeah.
Barbara, you okay?
No.
Just bringing back memories. Did you date the former?
Oh my
What
god.
what is with your obsession with my dating life, Basil?
Because Basil can't get any real relationships of his own that are meaningful, so he needs other people's to live off of vicariously.
I don't think.
I'll buy that.
harsh.
I'll buy that for $1.
That's harsh there, Ginger. You take one of those.
Wow.
What's her vice?
Envy.
That's-
Enough said.
Sing!
I haven't had enough coffee today, Basil. I'm
Enough
sorry.
said.
It's hot out.
Oh,
Alright,
God,
you're just
that's-
jealous.
So,
So while all this is happening, Kate is flipping through the Lost and Forgotten book that
Yes.
she scanned in.
okay.
Just looking through all the photos of the cases.
Mhm.
Does she recognize anyone?
No.
No one.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Continue.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are heading to the second second spot in the new library.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys all walk in, and lo and behold,
Tom there?
behind the reference desk,
He never has a day off, this guy.
Tom! Tom, it's so good to see you. How's it going?
his when you walked in, he was addressing a student and being very open and vocal. When he hears Basil shout out to him, he just shuts right up, just closes down. Everything that was out about him becomes
Word.
enclosed in. He gives you guys.
He looks glad to see us.
Yeah. Thrilled. I'm gonna check my phone.
Sort of.
I'm gonna check my phone. Yeah. I'm gonna check my phone. If I'm like fine, whatever. Nobody likes me right now. I don't know what's up with that. It's weird. I'm gonna check my phone to see if Nate's texted me back. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna just step outside. I'm gonna call him.
It just keeps ringing until it goes to voicemail.
All right, I leave him a message. I'm gonna go onto my roster because I have his address. So I want to go visit him possibly, but I'm not breaking it up right now. But I'm just something in mind. So.
He's got a room on campus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So come back in. So
Hey,
you're all talking
Thomas.
to Tom.
Are you going to the game tonight?
I'll probably be there.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to the dance?
I was hired to chaperone. Yeah.
Knew it. Boom. We're gonna be there too.
Yay.
Thomas, you don't seem thrilled to see us.
I haven't had my my afternoon coffee yet.
That's exactly the excuse I just used. It's a good one. But I don't believe you.
So I'm trying to notice if
that's your
he's-
prerogative.
What's Barb doing right now? I'm trying to observe her.
I'm over at one of the catalog computers looking up Edwin Gade.
Okay.
Sounds good. It doesn't take you too long to pull up that Edwin Gade was the headmaster of the San Kaisa Agricultural College, rather.
Which is what this school was before it became
Indeed.
CSU. Okay. Okay.
So, Thomas, you're not in charge of any other student groups like you were before, right? Right now, presently?
No.
Have any students, just wondering, has anyone approached you to do that?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Have you heard about a rash of fake IDs? Students having like really well-made fake IDs?
Well-made fake I know students usually have fake IDs. I see.
No, but I mean in
But-
particular recently, like a whole proliferation of really well-made fake IDs. Seen any, heard anything about it?
I don't really make it my business to get involved in that sort of thing.
I mean, you've got student groups, right? So you're
Yeah,
at least
you're
around students. Yes.
Most freaking irresponsible.
I'm not gonna. I did it when I was a student. I'm not gonna narc on students now.
I'm not asking you to narc. I just we aren't. We're
Narc,
interested.
that is a cool word.
We're interested in
Woke.
checking out this ongoing increase in. It's like from a journalistic perspective. It's not from a narking perspective, but it seems like students today have grossly well-made fake IDs. Like it's pretty unusual, the quality.
Okay.
Tom, you don't seem to really care about the students here.
You really don't.
It's like you didn't care what happened at the fire. You're not caring about this. It's pretty gross.
If you'll excuse me, I have office hours.
Oh, wait. Can I ask you one more thing? Can you tell me what was happening in this photo? And I'll show him the photo, 004.
Oh yeah, because he's in that one.
004.
Yes. Kate, bring it.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
We
he
were
looks
just
at
doing
it.
personal attacks, and she's actually bringing evidence.
We were just doing personal attacks.
Yeah, that was when I was being the advisor to the Ghost Hunters Club, that was the night that they did the showing at the old library.
Oh, okay.
So were you there when they filmed the loom machines going out of control?
The loom machines going out of control?
Yes.
At the mill. The looms.
No, they went to Bradner's and I went home after we watched the movie.
So he wasn't there with them during that. What about that other picture? The picture of the student in the naked body in the snow?
Yeah.
What's up with this?
This was his group, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you know anything about any of your students? You don't have children, do you? Because I feel like the whole "do you know where your child is" thing would really apply poorly to you.
Wow. I don't even...
Barb, can you talk to this guy? He's being a total dick. Show him this picture.
We're in a library.
All right, fine.
Stop shouting.
Show him this picture. He's being a total asshole. He's obstructing this investigation, which means he has something to
Oh
hide.
God, Basil's losing his shit. Do something quick. Last time Stephanie went to jail.
Sick of it. He's being a total asshole.
Are you saying this loudly for Tom to hear you?
Yeah.
Is he retreating in the staff area?
He's actually he's signaling for someone to come over,
God damn it!
and yeah,
Escort us out.
you guys hear the tromp of some heavy boots.
Oh shit!
As
please be Randy.
Security officer Randall Horner
Hey, Randy.
approaches and says, "If you folks are gonna, or rather, I'm sorry,
Uh-oh.
you folks gonna continue to make a disturbance in the library, I'm going to have to ask you to keep your voices down or to leave."
Randy.
Dick Pickley's not with us.
Yeah,
I don't really like
so from behind my computer monitor, we'll be like, "Yes, officer, they're being very disruptive. I can't concentrate on my research."
I'm gonna leave.
Barb!
Barbara, are you kidding me?
I believe it.
Beautiful.
Let's get out of here.
So yeah, he
Bye,
ushers
Randy.
you out.
See ya.
Wait, Randy.
The three of us or just Basil?
The three of you.
What the fuck did I do? I'm just standing
Guilt by
here.
The three of you are
association.
badgering
Yeah.
the librarian.
I'm gonna show you badgering a librarian. You haven't seen badgering.
Uh-oh, wait.
Uh-oh, wait.
Hold on.
Who's going to jail now?
I'm gonna get a badger and put it in its office.
Oh,
Literal.
clever.
Literal badger.
I need you to scale back some of your aggression. This is not how the campus is meant to be presented. If you were ever a student here, you would know that.
Motherfucker, I'm an alumni and I teach here.
Oh.
Ma'am, I would like you to calm down before I restrain you.
I will
Randy.
happily calm down, but if you try to restrain me, I'm a martial arts your ass. You need to back off about 17 feet.
And
We weren't doing
I need you
anything.
to, ma'am. I need you to step out of
Randy.
the library now. You're disrupting the students.
Randy.
That's cool. I'm gonna go talk to your boss. You just hang out right here.
Oh my god. There goes Ginger. Alright.
No, I'm just standing outside.
Alright.
I just wanted to think that I'm like.
Yeah. Randy, look, Rich is our friend. He knows that we have our methods and they're not always orthodox, but we just appreciate a little more leeway when it comes to investigating situations on campus, which we know you are concerned about the student safety, and so are we.
Absolutely, and I'm keeping the students safe right now, and I very much intend to continue doing so.
Definitely.
As I said before, keeping them safe also involves providing a valid studying environment for them to remain in.
Okay.
So
we
disrupting
agree.
them in front of
Are there even any students in the library right now?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's Friday afternoon. Everyone just finished lunch and they're coming back to study.
Have you been on a college campus? Who the fuck studies after lunch on a Friday afternoon?
Good students.
The good ones are there.
Never.
The good ones are there. All right. All right, Randy.
So I'm going to just ask him, just out of curiosity, have you had a rash of fake
Just a rash?
IDs?
Have
Have you had a rash?
Have you had a rash?
Of fake IDs? Yeah. Appearing on
You
campus.
start saying, I don't think that's an appropriate. Fake ID.
Sort of Christopher Walken.
Yeah. Oh no.
Crap.
Oh god.
Oh, do you do a Christopher Walken?
No.
No, we had a friend trying to do one.
I thought he did pretty well.
He did a good job.
Anyway,
Okay.
carry on.
Anyway,
No. No, I
fake
don't.
IDs?
No.
Show me. actually don't know what he has. Yeah, sure.
They might confiscate it. It's true. Never
Wait,
mind.
do we have one?
Yes,
Yeah, she
Maisie
has them on. All right, never mind. So is he wearing a tie?
You guys can make me a. Let's see, manipulation plus persuasion though.
Ew.
I want to know where Does He Have a Tie was going.
Yeah. They're just gonna grab it and just cut it off.
No. Manipulation plus what?
Persuasion.
Does he have suspenders that I can snip with comically
No.
oversized scissors?
I'm peeking from the door. I'm not rolling. I'm just
Okay, I'm gonna use willpower. on this.
Sounds good.
Ooh, 1. Aw.
2. So he says, well, actually, it's actually quite surprising. We've actually had a sharp decrease of students being ejected from our serving establishments
Well,
For
I would,
fake
for
IDs.
fake IDs.
I would look to that because they have some pretty accurate ones nowadays.
Yeah, it just seems like we're doing our jobs better.
check out.
So I'm gonna walk up to him. Is he wearing a tie?
Yeah. Wait, is he? No, I don't think they wear ties. Just like the...
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, just like the collared shirt.
Collared shirt,
With
t-shirt.
a patch on the arm.
Yeah, like a...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a polo shirt with a patch on it.
Yeah,
That's
there you
right.
go. There you go.
Does he have a name badge on a pocket?
Just the name badge that's, not on a pocket, just sort of...
Or like a
Rip it off.
lapel,
Rip it off.
like a ID. Like it would say.
It's sewn on.
oh,
but yeah,
it's not metal or anything.
No.
Rip it off.
No.
It would get snagged on something if it was metal and, if he had to chase a suspect, so he had it,
It's true.
He seems like the type who would want to wear something shiny. Does he have like pins and stuff?
He seems like he'd have a bullshit campus security badge.
Yeah, like the whole thing.
Anyway, never mind. It's okay. So I'm just gonna say I'm sure you're doing an excellent job. However, the students. I mean, we know. I mean, we have students, and word on the street is that there is an expert fake ID maker, and they look real.
So his eyes sort of squint.
Narrow. Yeah.
And he looks very thoughtful and he says,
Just keep it in mind, Randy.
I'll have to look into this.
Yes, please do. So I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder, like you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Yeah, so he makes his way back into the library.
Okay. Well, whatever. So Barb's with Tom now, I guess.
No, I'm actually
I'm back.
doing research. Thank you very much.
I come back in from outside.
Well, you
so I
chuckleheads
can
are
see
messing
that he
around.
left.
Okay, yeah.
So I want to find out as much as I can on this Edwin Gate fellow.
Chuckleheads.
Beyond, dates of birth, death.
I think we
What
should
is
Evil
what his
curses.
involvement with the mill was,
Ritual.
evil curses, rumors of being a sorcerer,
Indian burial grounds.
Indian burial grounds.
That he didn't give a
anything.
fuck about.
Okay.
So intelligence plus academics.
No, you're using computer. Intelligence plus computer.
Yeah, but I'm using the computer to research what the library has.
Yeah.
So,
Intelligence.
books.
Intelligence computer research.
Intelligence.
I think
Computer
while Barb
research.
is doing all
Oh,
this
you don't have to
research, we're
specialty
throwing
research on
things.
computer.
Yeah.
Barb's head.
All research is on computers these days. That's all I'm saying.
No. Is she near a window? Is she near?
No, I am not near a window. I'm not going to be distracted by you guys.
I'm throwing
Ah.
this at your head
Oh
while
my
you're
God.
researching.
All right.
Okay.
1. Ooh, 2.
2. Okay.
Good job. Barb's sticking with it. She's on point.
On fleek.
No, she's on point.
Indeed. So while I'm collating this information for you, what is everyone else doing right now?
I'm gonna.
Staring at Barbara.
Hey, you guys, no, I need to go check out one of my students. Actually, he hasn't been returning my texts or phone calls. I'm concerned about him. So if you want to come with me to go check on him, that's cool. If you don't,
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Okay, Kate.
But
go.
while we're walking, Kate's looking through pictures.
Yeah. So we're heading toward. I mean, I don't know. You're more than welcome to come along, Ginger, if you want.
I'm gonna stay with Barbara just in case Barbara does anything ridiculous.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sit at the...
See if Tom comes around.
Right, so I'm gonna sit at the
Wait, you snuck
computer.
back into the library?
Yeah, because what's his asshole left? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit disgruntled looking at the computer next to you and start doing occult research with my feet up on the desk.
So when Thomas comes back to the desk, he can have her thrown out if he wants.
No, we cannot.
Yep,
my
because you've already been ejected from the library once.
No one else got officially ejected. I left of my
Randy
own
kindly
volition.
asked us to leave.
Just
we
saying.
didn't.
And we did not
Just
kindly
saying.
leave. Why is she so territorial of this library? all
I
of a sudden?
know, right?
Oh, I don't know.
We're just texting as we're
You guys will
walking.
leave me alone.
So we're heading over to
Basil, I'm worried about Barbara. He seems so grumpy. I just don't know what. She seems so grumpy. I just don't know what to think.
She's wrathful, so
I am.
you're
And I have
playing
a
it
one
very well.
composure.
Yeah, just play me, pretty much.
Oh my god.
I go buy a coffee from the library coffee machine and just quietly put it on the desk next to you and then go back to what I'm doing.
Very nice.
Alright.
I draw a happy face on it.
That's a piece off.
A question about the photos. So if it says students, can we recognize who those students are in any of these, or does that just mean as students are, in general, like they're just their shapes, or?
Which one are you specifically looking at where it
I'm
says
looking
students?
at two. One of them is 010. Students in front of intact textile mill at night.
Who is that?
Students in front of textile mill at night, and that's 010.
Yeah.
So you identify Claudia Evelyn Bird,
Damn.
various members of the Ghost Hunting Club.
Crap.
You could probably sync up according to the sign-up sheet for the movie.
Damn it.
How many students are in that photo? It doesn't say.
Let's see. Hold on.
Morgan Christus there.
Yes.
Damn. Ball sex. I know.
So
wounds.
you recognize Jimmy Edwards.
Yeah.
You recognize Morgan Christus.
Yeah.
You recognize Brandy Bennett.
Shit.
You recognize Gwendolyn Lesenby, Don Leeds, Ava Rowling.
It's everybody on this list. It's everybody. It's everyone.
This goes all the way to the president.
And a few other people who you haven't seen or who you can't ID yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are their expressions? They just
Sort of exuberant, possibly drunkenly exuberant.
What's their app?
Wow.
They're all very cute.
Some are cute, some are average. No one really.
But not like a regular club photo where you're just posing.
No, this is not a club photo that we go in a yearbook. This is a bunch of people just sort of, standing in front of the place and, doing whatever they feel like doing for the
Milling
picture.
about.
Okay.
Making faces, holding up bunny ears behind each other, or trying to
Like a
look
group of friends.
official.
Okay.
Hey, Kate, man.
And
Oh, sorry.
well, the next day there's a photo taken 029, and it's of bare green tracks as the ambulance drives away.
Indeed.
Students disperse. Which students do we see in that photo?
Oh, this is just a crowd of students dispersing. It's not anyone identifiable.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So, Kate, a special election coming up. Can you believe, The Rock is running for president? After they ousted Trump. It's pretty remarkable. I'm not voting for him.
You're not voting for The Rock.
I'm not voting for The Rock.
No, the Rock's
Have
a
you
Republican.
seen
Well-
his eyebrow raise? He has the eyebrow.
Dude, Desiree loves The Rock.
What are you
Basil
talking
loves
about
Trump.
Trump? First it was Pence kicked out, then Trump, and then
How did this
I think Paul
What is
Ryan.
happening?
Yeah, they tried, but they
So-
just ousted, and then they're like, fuck it,
No,
we're gonna have a
guys,
special
this is
election.
the world of darkness. It's actually worse than our world.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So Trump's.
No.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just picturing,
We're actually invading North Korea, guys.
No, it's like the Red Dawn remake. North Korea's
We need
invading
to
us.
figure out before the nuke drops on
created
us.
That's true, actually.
All right, so
It's gonna be a Halloween surprise.
point of order. I'm only doing this because this is my niche, and I'm trying to protect my niche. So says here, page 55, World of Darkness rulebook.
Sure.
Research, intelligence plus academics. Researching information involves querying libraries and databases.
Oh, okay.
So can I re-roll my research roll?
Absolutely.
I will stick, even if I get fewer successes, I'll stick with it.
Sounds good.
But I am going to spend willpower.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I don't normally do that, but this
No,
is
you don't.
Yeah, no.
this is Barb's thing.
No worries. Feel free to
So.
always feel free to correct me if I ever get anything wrong.
Go nuts. Oh my god, that's a hell of a lot. How many dice you got there?
A lot. I told you this is her thing.
Is that worth a crit chip?
Oh, you
correcting me?
shouldn't reward
No,
me.
his reward for correcting me
Is that I get to roll more.
Fair.
I still ended up with 2 successes. Womp womp. All right.
But in the future,
But in the future,
indeed. All right, so yeah, with how many successes? 2?
2.
Yeah, so Edwin Gade, he was the headmaster of the San Casa Agricultural College until 1980.
Whoa. Wow.
That was when the school entered its transition phase of no longer being open to being refitted for a CSU.
Okay.
With 2 successes, you also know that he was the owner of various holdings in and around San Casa.
What other places?
Notably, he owned the Gade Ranch, which he converted into the San Casa Agricultural College in 1965.
Okay.
Before that, he owned the Rufino House, which burned down in 1953.
Right.
Okay.
Did I find any pictures of this guy?
Yeah, what does he look
Does
like?
he look like Vigo the Carpathian?
No.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. So far, 2 of this guy's properties burned to the ground?
Yeah.
No. What?
Oh, no, only one of them.
you
The
mean,
Rufino.
Oh, yes, the Texas.
Well, yes.
So yes,
Yes, 2 of his properties burned to the
2 of his
ground.
properties
Oh, I
burned
thought
to the
there were
ground.
more. I thought there'd be more that had burnt to the ground.
That's some bad luck.
I'm lucky.
No, I'd say.
Unlucky.
You know what? He looks like Sam Elliott.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, clearly he's not evil.
No, he's
Clearly.
perfect.
No.
No,
He's a
never.
good guy.
God.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of that
we're-
investigation.
Yeah, we're done. We
yeah.
shouldn't investigate him anymore.
Yeah.
You should check and see if there's any other,
Back to
or
work.
are there
Get a
any other
beef ranch?
buildings on that list, like things he owns, blah blah.
Let's see. I think there's like a park dedicated to him in San Casa, and that's it.
Okay. So,
Barb, are you done researching?
Yep.
so
Nothing else you want to do over here?
Nope.
No one else you need to talk to?
Don't you need to go get changed for the game?
Not yet. That's at 5:30. It's like 4
Botanical
something.
Gardens, the Edwin Gade Botanical
Okay.
Gardens.
We should check out those gardens.
So are the buildings
That's-
that are that were built on top of the old grave sites, are they new?
The buildings that were built over the new library is
Yeah.
probably around let's see, 2013. So it's about 6 years old now. So
Oh,
it's
it's a
you know,
Okay.
fairly new building.
the only reason why they're still calling it the new library is because the old library
one, yeah.
is still
Yeah, we've gotten
Barbara.
archives
the
from
old
there.
library is this building
While
here.
you are
Yes.
looking up
Still in existence.
Edwin Gade, what is his date of death, and does he have any family?
Right. He died in 1988.
And does he have any family?
No heirs.
None
What?
at all? Not
No.
even illegitimate?
That's surprising.
None that came forward.
Who was in charge of his estate when he died?
Trust.
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay.
We're still walking along.
We're walking. Yeah, we're walking.
Kate's gonna look through Photobi. And
Adobe.
yeah, there are pictures of the original CSUSK buildings.
Yes.
What buildings were on top of the grave sites
Originally.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were no buildings on top of the grave sites originally.
Yeah, because they were
Okay.
being freaking respectful,
Yeah,
as opposed to
okay.
other people or
Freaking
desecrating.
respectful.
Yeah, I'm saying this. So we're heading to the campus building where
Yeah.
where Nate lives.
Oh, sure.
Heading up the stairs.
or-
Yeah, his dorm room or whatever.
Sounds good. That'll be one of these buildings down here.
Okay, so we're heading up this. Is he upstairs?
Well,
or
can we
downstairs?
just walk in, or are they locked, or?
So you guys can talk to the RA.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen? Okay. So hi,
We're faculty.
we're faculty here, and we're just concerned about Nate. What's Nate's last name?
Nate's last. What is Nate's last name?
No. Oh, shut the. No, I have Bethany and Nate. I never got their last name.
Let's
I can
see.
give you one if you want one.
Let's just do a random surname generator.
Pickley? No, I'm kidding.
Breimer. How's
Breimer.
that?
Okay, so
Nate Breimer.
Nate Breimer. He, I'm one of his teachers. He's in a couple of my classes. I'm a little concerned about him. He hasn't shown up. I've been texting and calling, and he hasn't been responding. Have you seen him lately?
He checks the sign-in sheet. Mm-hmm. There's no. I mean, this is just for late night sign-ins, but there's no info on him signing in or out.
Can we go up and check in his room? Or would you mind going and checking for
We're
us?
really worried about
We are
him.
worried about him.
Yeah.
Sure. Come
Okay.
on.
Sure.
He's
All
up on the 3rd floor.
right, so
Okay.
we'll follow.
What time is it in the universe at this point?
Yeah, let's see. You guys, it was lunch, and then you
Like
guys
3-ish?
went to the.
We talked to Devin, and then
you
we
guys talked
walked
to Devin,
around.
you walked to
So
the West
probably
Quad, then you
4-ish,
walked to the new library.
3:30.
Yeah, like 3:15.
Okay.
Something around there.
3:50.
Barb, while you guys are doing
Game's
this,
not till 6.
what do
Right.
you want to do while we're waiting for whatever?
Well, the new library, it's,
You guys never really did your investigation.
no, I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's supposedly built on one of these burial grounds, so why don't we do a walk around?
Yeah, maybe we should check out some of the interior architecture, see if anything looks unusual about that as well.
Cellars, basements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Archived storage,
Uh-huh,
kind of.
uh-huh.
So we're gonna do that while we're doing that.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we get up to the room.
Yeah.
All right, probably.
Yeah.
RA's got a key.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he,
Knocks and
I know,
He
because
knocks.
I've gotten knocked out of my room. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Done that
definitely.
in college, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so yeah, Nate's probably like Nate's probably like a third-year student. I don't think he would need to have a roommate. Probably not.
No, they probably have like single suites for the for the upperclassmen. Yeah.
Indeed. So yeah, no one answers when he knocks, so he just sort of unlocks the door.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys go in and immediately smell like
No.
pizza boxes.
Oh.
Thank you
so much.
Give yourself a shit. Give yourself a shit.
You can get a shit. You jackass.
Oh, gave me.
Oh,
That's one less chit available for all of
That's
us.
right.
Something so epic.
No.
Oh.
Alright. So yeah, you guys smell old food.
Okay.
The RA immediately wrinkles his nose
Yeah,
and like
it's
takes out a
disgusting.
report paper and starts like writing up a writing up a
Some of the
citation.
there's a
Right,
window,
but that,
right?
if his
Yeah.
food is rotting, he hasn't been here for a while, right?
I know.
Yeah, that he just hasn't cleaned up.
Yeah. So I'm and so I
Some
look.
people live that way.
Yes, some people. So I'm gonna open up a window. I'm gonna look at like, is his computer like? Does he have a place where he obviously might work on his computer? Or just,
Oh
like,
yeah, there's
has
like a corner of the room that has like the computer. It has like a shelf that has various like CD-ROMs and DVDs.
Okay, so I'm looking at all of that.
Sure. Make me a wits plus composure.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. 3. Can I add? No. Can I add my contacts, students? I'm like connected to this.
You could.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn. And you didn't even use willpower.
Nope.
Good job.
Thank you.
Oh my. So yeah, you notice.
His porn collection.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
It's a porn collection. No. You actually notice
2017, nobody has a porn
Teenage
collection.
hipsters gone wild.
Yeah. Yes.
I guess I would imagine they still have like. Oh no, these are SD cards now for digital cameras.
Yeah.
But yeah, you notice sort of like a mini sort of archive, I guess, of SD cards for digital video.
Okay.
One of them is marked as being from. Let's see. I'm trying to remember when exactly you told him about that. I believe it was Tuesday.
So do you make a face when you see that?
Or is it Monday?
No, I'm like,
Okay.
oh, okay. Like this seems. I don't know. I'm not surprised by this because he's doing a project on different video, like.
I believe it was from Tuesday. Yeah, so Tuesday, October the 24th, I think.
Yeah, arboreal structures and parareality.
Or 26th, rather.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm seeing these SD cards. Okay.
Sure. I really need to write the numbers at the top there.
Okay. So SD cards.
Indeed, SD cards. One of them is specifically marked as being for Tuesday, October 20X.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is the RA kind of just going through and like distracted by the?
Well, that's what I was hoping for. Because Kate's watching you, and
Yeah.
if you find anything interesting,
Yeah.
I could distract the
Okay.
RA.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, he's going over the boxes and just
Okay.
sort of, towing some of them aside and like.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking at you.
I want to pocket that. little-
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, you drop it right in your pocket.
Okay,
No worries.
great. Okay.
And so I'm looking around for anything else that might be relevant.
You notice a few DVD boxes on his computer as well
Okay,
that have post-it notes.
Okay, what do they say?
The DVDs are of like The Shining, Alice in Wonderland,
Right.
like The Maze Runner, and they all have timestamps on them. So like,
I'm gonna take a picture of that.
yeah, so like The Shining is like 59 minutes in,
Okay.
and like
Alice in Wonderland.
120 or 115 minutes in. I don't know the exact timestamps for when they're in, but essentially like The Shining has like 2 timestamps, Alice in Wonderland has 1, Maze Runner has 1, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire has 1 timestamp.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna take a picture of all that.
sure.
I'm just looking around the room and like, where is he?
Yeah.
Wait, which Alice in Wonderland is it?
The Disney version.
cartoon. Okay.
Do you have access to the mailboxes?
Yeah.
Can we go? Yeah.
Well, I don't want to look through any of his private information, but could we just check to see if he hasn't checked his mail in a couple of days?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
This is a terrible RA.
I don't know.
We showed him our faculty
why not?
IDs. I mean, we're concerned about him, and in fact, we
Yeah.
want to report this to the police that he's missing.
Yeah, and this is Basil.
Yeah.
That's all totally fair, but no school campus I was ever on, like that RA would be booted. Just because teachers show up doesn't mean they get to like come ransack your room.
In the world of darkness, they did.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the world of darkness, where everyone is incompetent because it is convenient for them
Yay! All right, because we're getting scared. I
Well,
mean,
like at Penn State right now, they're taking a lot of that kind of seriously just
Yeah.
because of the recent
to be. Yeah.
nonsense.
yeah.
The dead kid under the stairwell and all that.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
not know there was a
Yeah.
dead kid under a stairwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. We want to just know where he is.
Yeah,
So,
so
Yeah,
he'll,
yeah.
you know,
So we
he
go
goes
down
down
to
to
the
the
mailroom?
mailboxes and he goes into the back and opens up and he says, yeah, there's a few days worth of mail, I'd say, like 2
all
or 3.
right, we need
Ooh.
to file a police report.
I think so. Let's go find Randy.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So we're
Thank
gonna-
you very much. We
Thank
say
you.
to the RA.
Yes.
What's the RA's name, by the way?
The RA's name is Clayton.
Clayton.
Yeah.
RA. Clayton. Okay. What's his app? No.
Oh my God.
He does not
We don't have apps.
Kate.
Ooh, it's hot in here. So
Yes.
here's my number, Clayton. You let me know if you see Nate. Or if you're bored.
Or if you're bored.
You're
Or
bored.
if you're bored. Clayton's cool with it.
He puts your card in his shirt
All
pocket.
right.
Onward.
No, let's keep going.
Yeah.
So let's go back to security, campus
Yep.
police.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
And we want to file a missing persons report.
Yeah. Hey, Randy.
So,
Or is he
Randy.
patrolling the campus? Or?
No, Randy's actually in the office. He's on the phone.
Oh.
What's he saying when we walk in?
He's requesting quite vehemently a comprehensive list of students and their dates of birth.
Nice.
Ah.
He's on it.
Yeah,
Randy's
he
on it.
is.
Thank
I mean,
God.
Yeah, you can rely on him for that.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, we're willing to. I mean, we do want to just file a missing persons report. So, but if you, Barb and Ginger, want to take some, what do y'all want to do? What do
Yeah,
you do?
we're sneaking. We're straight sneaking.
Oh, you're sneaking around.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Yeah, where are you guys sneaking around about?
We're looking for, well, we're just going to do perimeter thing, I think.
Yeah.
And then looking for any cellars or basements or back entrances that we could.
Or anything that looks unusual.
Yeah.
Like if all the architecture is standard, one kind of, if there's anything that looks out of place amongst the architecture.
There doesn't seem to be anything that looks unusual in the actual architecture of the library. It seems pretty modern compared to most of the existing buildings.
Okay.
It doesn't have that faux adobe look. It's very steel and glass, skylights overhead, that sort of thing.
As alumni, do we know when this new library was built?
6 years ago.
6 years ago. Okay.
So any cellars, anything weird outside, anything?
There are like maintenance only rooms that you guys don't have immediate access to.
Yeah.
Lockpick?
Ooh, do you have larceny?
I do.
No? Yeah, of course.
Basil does.
Of course, Basil
Of
does.
course he does.
I'm an awesome person. You know, I feel like my character's being a little attacked. Feeling a little attacked.
Your tone is very
The
pointed.
tone is very pointed. I don't know if it's just because you love me so much or you genuinely dislike Basil. So
I think it's because Basil's so amazing that we need to balance that.
counterbalance it.
Yeah,
We do.
with adversity.
Constant roasting.
Basically,
Yes.
the more awesome you are, the more Ginger with her vice of envy has to be
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. Fair
Yeah, I mean, look how she treats Rich.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's all just about the envy, baby.
Rich with his 4 dots and fame.
Yes.
Barbara.
Yes.
I know that Tom is, for whatever reason, feeling a bit prickly about the rest of us, but do you think that you could query him about the stuff we're looking into, maybe
Fire
let us
happened
into
on
some of the
15th
maintenance areas?
I mean, if I have to go talk to him, I will.
No, you guys are friends, right? Like, it's not a big deal, is it?
It's complicated. It's been on and off. It's off right now.
I mean, I don't care what you guys have done in the past. You are a grown woman, and whatever you want to do with a grown man is up to you. But since you guys seem to be on good speaking terms, and since your face is turning red while we are talking about this, I happen to think that you should just go ask him if he would let us into the maintenance room. It seems like, given your face, he'll say yes.
Let me
You
go.
know what you could do?
What?
You could tell him that you just want to be able to have a private moment with him, and then...
I'm not going to do that.
Okay,
It's
well,
like,
then just go talk to him.
stop off.
Just talk to him, at least. I'll wait right here.
Oh my.
Love it.
So I'm waiting by the maintenance door to see if that will come.
All right.
So what's Barb doing?
So I'm going to head around to the front desk and see if Thomas is there. First of
is.
all. Okay, good. So I'll come over and I'll just kind of be like,
The second he sees you, he starts looking around.
yeah.
But I'm not there. I'm over by the maintenance door.
That's right. You're outside. So so I'll come over and I'll just be like, give him like a kind of like sort of, can you believe this shit kind of look,
Oh man.
So don't worry, I gave him the slip.
Oh, good.
Although I'll be honest with you, Ginger's lurking outside. Yeah,
Well, yeah, at least she's not the worst of them.
I know. I know.
What?
It's true. I'm not.
That's true. It's me.
So listen,
I support their love, Basil.
first of all, I'll see you tonight at the game. Good. Secondly, more down to business. It may seem like a strange question, although to you, probably not. Does this library have any cellars or basements or strange underground chambers of any sort that you're aware of?
Yeah, there's there's the standard basement where we have we keep our older texts that we don't hold in the old library. They're some of the first editions, or things that students have moved on and signed for us. Then there's the old boiler room.
Okay, boiler room.
Oh God, it's The Shining. It's the boiler room.
Oh, he had a timestamp.
Yes, he did.
You said the old boiler room was that here before they started building the library?
It's hard to say, really. I mean, there was some sort of smaller building here supposedly before they built, but it was run down and kind of. I think it had already actually been torn down on the site before they started construction. So they just kind of didn't really tear all of it out. They just sort of kept it for installing the new boiler in and the new farm and such.
I see.
Kate from across campus starts clearing her throat.
Yeah.
Wow! Whoa, that is a strong whiskey.
Why hasn't he called me at the RA?
Any chance I could get down there and get a look at it?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Cool.
So yeah, he puts his little "be back in 5 minutes" plaque on his in front of his standing area, and pulls out a ring of keys and leads you to the maintenance only room.
Ooh, hot. Get it? Boiler room.
Bum bum.
It's
Yeah.
And I'm standing there, and I just go right. Yeah.
He stops when he sees you.
No, and I'm just gonna hit Tom.
And
So-
he looks around and sort of.
It's just me. Tom, listen, I don't care what you and Barbara do. As far as I'm concerned, you're both adult human beings, on again, off again, whatever you guys are. I really couldn't care less. I just care about what's in the maiden's area. That's it. Plus, I like your wavy hair, so whatever you guys want to do is fine by me. Hey.
Tom is a kind of a lech, so.
Yeah, it's true. Of course, she's accused him multiple times of being a terrible teacher. So in terms of
Basil, no.
in terms of her being the
True.
least of his least favorites, it's still
Well,
the least favorites.
Yeah.
Tom, I got caught up in the heat and the passion of the moment. You know how Basil can be. I didn't mean it. You seem like you're weighed down by a lot of stuff in your life, and I feel for you.
He reaches out, unlocks the door, and says, "I'll be back at my desk."
Oh,
Tom.
surly.
And then I immediately go inside so that you can have a moment with him if you need.
I'll be coming in right behind you.
Oh man.
You can have a moment, Barb. It's okay.
Oh my god.
He's already gone.
Yeah. I'm turning the light on. What does this place look like?
It's just sort of stairs going downward.
Metal, wood, steel.
Cement stairs. Yeah.
Down we go.
Leads into a short hallway that's not necessarily very short. A mid-sized hallway that has doors on either side. Some are marked for storage, some are marked as extra offices, and then at the very far end it is sort of, it's not a door, it is how do I put it? An entryway or a doorway into a larger room that has a bunch of heating elements and such.
Okay.
A boiler room, that's what I
Barbara.
call it.
I think we should check all of the rooms, but since the heating room is immediately in front of us, should we see if there's any like weird holes in the floor, covered up?
This is the room. Tom told me that that this was here when they built the library.
The room was here?
The excavated room, yeah.
How bizarre.
Yes, I know.
Yes, let's go in immediately. I can look for occult signals.
Yeah.
Any occult symbols?
Do it.
On anything?
Do it.
Occult symbols.
Yes!
Make me able to plus composure.
Yeah.
For the love of God, let there be something occult.
Willpower.
Fine, sure, why not?
Yes.
Oh!
There we go. There we go.
Pens there.
Yeah.
All the rolls.
Wow.
Nice.
So far it's
4. Yep.
5.
Nice.
5 exceptional
Wow.
success.
Yeah.
So, disregarding all thoughts of keeping your clothes clean.
No, I don't care. I have a change.
Indeed, you're changing into a nice dress later. So, Barbara, you watch as Ginger just sort of, starts just scanning every single aspect of this initial area,
Yes.
and then starts squeezing her way in between like all the pipes and such.
Why would I do that?
I love it.
Are these newer pipes and boilers, or are they old?
They are newer, however, they are already starting to look a little bit worn, I guess you would say.
Okay.
So the copper is starting to oxidize a little bit. Ginger, as you are squeezing, in between the boiler and like a bunch of heating pipes and ducts and stuff, you find yourself in like this little, you would call it like a very brief tunnel of like pipes that are just sort of leading in front of you and behind you. Yes. And it basically T-junctions against the far back wall. And as you're moving through this series of pipes, you suddenly get you hit like a cold pocket.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is my danger sense changing?
No.
Okay, that's good. Happy about that. Barbara! I found something awesome. It is a tunnel. Can you squeeze back here? Do you think?
I'm sure I
Squeeze back
can.
here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you think you should go to the others or not, but we should explore this. Looks awesome. I found a cold pocket. I've got my
A cold pocket, so I'm heading back.
Yeah.
I've got
So
my
it's-
phone flashlight on.
It's very
Yeah,
tight
yeah.
quarters. You guys are basically just going right through this, this myriad tunnel of pipes. And yeah, as soon as you get to like this one sort of spot, not necessarily like middle, but more just like sort of variable. The temperature drops from like 103 degrees to about 55 degrees.
Whoa!
Fahrenheit, I assume.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Does this trigger any thoughts in my head related to my occult studies, etc.?
Ghosts and supernatural events tend to create cold pockets.
I share this with Barbara as we are walking. I'm just like
Barbara
rattling
knows.
off events.
I actually have 3 dots in a cold.
Yeah, it's pretty common knowledge for anyone with even a dot in the colds that, spiritual energy creates cold pockets.
Okay.
So, you guys might be feeling a ghost or a shadow person or something.
Right.
I have an app on my phone that's Ghost Hunter Video 101, and I turn it on.
Okay.
It checks for, I think I actually do have an app like this. It checks for thermal changes and like infrared movement and what's the other thing it does? Anyway, yes, basically that.
Okay.
What's around this cold pocket?
Just more pipes.
Just pipes.
Pipes.
Yeah.
And it ends here, or is there a
No,
continuation of?
the pipes continue to the far wall where it sort of ends at the wall, and you have 2 different directions. You can go left or right. And it's sort of behind the machinery.
Oh Lord.
So do we feel anything in particular, hot, cold, etc., to the left or to the right?
Nope. Just sort of this
I'll-
one
So
spot
that
right here
mass.
is
I'll
cold.
cautiously tap on a pipe. Is the pipe warm?
The pipe is probably about like 77, like high 70s.
Okay. So it's like the pipe is being chilled externally by the air temperature.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's no, like, to the left or the right, it looks exactly the same.
Yep.
Left?
Split up? Well, then right is always right.
Really?
I'll go right.
Sounds good. Ginger.
I'll go left for like 20 feet.
Okay.
Like I say to Barbara, I think we should each go like
a piece of string.
so that we can still
Let's
see each other. but we
remain
can see
within
if the-
visual and auditory.
But we can see if the temperature is changing. Because
Right.
if one feels more normal, we'll go down the other one.
Yes.
Well, the temperature rises back up as soon as you pass through this cold pocket. If you accidentally touch one of the pipes around you, you will burn yourself. Turning right, it's about, I'd say, 10 feet until you hit the other cement wall, and you come out from behind a jumble of pipes and some water heaters. For Barb going left,
No, right.
no, sorry,
Other way around.
Right.
yes. So for Ginger going left, in about probably like another, in that 20 feet you were talking about, you actually emerge from behind a heating unit
Into where?
into the boiler room.
Like back into the boiler room?
Yeah, it's sort of like the boiler room is one big room. There's like a clump of machinery here. You guys went through a small tunnel of pipes as you were actively searching for any sort of like any sort of runes and such. So down through here, you found the cold pocket. You guys went back around
Yeah.
the
Okay,
machinery.
so the pipes just and so in between where the pipes wrap around, it's just normal walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Barbara, there's nothing. Back to the cold pocket.
Yep. So we meet up back at the cold pocket.
Okay.
Cold pocket.
It's cold. You guys are starting to.
Should
Yeah,
we
it's
try
chilly.
summoning something?
Make it happen.
Do you have like a portable Ouija board on you?
Well,
Do you
you
have an
all
app
have
for that?
copies of the books that
Yeah.
That is
I am a portable Ouija board. Spooky ghost.
You are not a portable Ouija board.
I have
an
a
app, a
PhD in
Ouija
occult.
You do not have unseen sense.
Oh, and we have the symbol from the photo, right?
Yeah.
Of the loom,
Yeah.
like that was drawn there.
Yeah.
So
Oh wait,
In the mill.
can I see those two lists real quick? There was a thing.
Oh, the symbol.
I think the ghost is trying to communicate with us.
What could it be trying to say? So as
We're,
they're
we're with Randy, right?
yeah, you guys are with
Yeah.
Randy and
Yeah, so we're
what's-
filing a report about Nate Breimer and he's missing.
And
Okay,
Kate's
so-
also going to, just really quickly before I forget, she's going to compare the photo of the mill as it appears in the Photobi book with the newer photo. I think it's the first one on that.
Oh, from
JPEG. Yeah.
yeah, when the
Do
milk
they
is
look the same?
They do
Is
look
there
the
any-
same. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's really no changes other than it looks abandoned in the
Right.
newer photos,
Okay.
and it was actually
Oh,
Occupied.
and
still
she
being
was,
used.
This was also on my to-do list that we didn't do. She was Kate was going to search for certain words through all of the texts.
Yes. Yeah.
Loom,
Yep.
Okay.
wheel,
Nice.
spinning, or spin, and weave without the e. Like, you know. So I'd catch weaving and weave.
Yeah.
Or any sort of weaved.
Weave.
W-E-A-V.
Weaved.
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 Wove. I don't know.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
So WEAV, so
Yeah.
you can find all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All instances of weaving.
Yes.
Indeed. You don't find any instances of spinning or spin.
Okay.
The terms loom and weave show up in, which one is it going to be? Indo-American sacred sites.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Talks about various woven
Garments
artifacts,
or artifacts?
I guess,
Okay.
found on those sites and being excavated to other locations.
Okay.
Okay.
And wheel?
Wheel is, let's see, hold on 1 second. Found in parametric dimensions of magic circles.
Ooh, what's it say?
It discusses the use of, when it's talking about the symmetrical designs, it talks about how some formula were inscribed in the circles as though they were in like the spokes of a wheel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna bookmark that to come back to it later.
Yeah.
Okay. Spokes of a wheel, you say?
So,
So regarding
Weaving wheel.
the symbol that we had in any of the books of parametric, the India one, the Nosta one, and the Blood one, do we notice anything in the space that we are in related to that symbology or any of those uses of magic? Or
you do not.
Or what do you think? Let's just start drawing symbols in the dirt and see if anything gets pissed.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm going. So yeah, parametric dimensions of magic circles.
What would you write in the wheels, by the way? What exact text? Just.
It discusses the use of various incantations that you would use in a cyclical pattern, I suppose.
Okay.
Essentially in terms of like repetition. So combining the inscribed spell with a vocal incantation that is repeated.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And does it give examples?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Such as.
I don't have any ready.
Oh, okay. Can't do that important.
Well, they're there.
It gives you examples.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Excellent.
So on my phone, paging through parametric dimensions of magic circles, kind of making a cult roll to
Sure.
pick out any symbols in particular might be good to draw.
Okay.
Do I have any eidetic memory hits that would help me? Do either of us have any eidetic memory hits
No.
that would help us?
Oh, yeah. Barb doesn't have eidetic memory
Well, I
anymore.
don't.
And did we?
I got
Sorry.
one success.
The symbol that we saw when we went to the mill, we saw one written on the wall, right?
No, when you were looking at the archive of photos from the Ghost Hunters Club and the Paranormal Club, you found a picture that had an inscription drawn in the mill.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was not there when you guys visited.
Okay. And did I find that in the books? Did I?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you found something similar to that in parametric dimensions of magic circles.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just start asking for Edwin. Like, Edwin, we know you're here.
Yeah, so I got one
You got one
success.
success. Does my eidetic memory help me?
Depends if Kate shared that picture of.
Yes. Yeah. That's.
So-
I would have bookmarked it before I even sent the books. I think.
I see.
Because that was part of my motivation for looking at the books is to
Okay.
find that symbol.
That's right. So
Yeah,
yeah, you
when I
do.
went to the-
You recall that there was that picture in the Ghost Hunters Club's file archives that had a drawing of a chalking of some sort of occult symbol on the floor of the abandoned mill. And there you do, as you're flipping through parametric dimensions.
Well, I
circles.
bookmarked it, so you could just go to the little
So as you go to the
bookmark.
bookmark, you see that symbol.
And do we, with our occult knowledge, know what that symbol is? Or actually, in the book, it would say what that symbol is, right?
It does. It says it is a viewing assistant, I guess.
Boom, we're doing it.
Yep.
Cool. Does it say you have to make it with a particular material?
It doesn't really go into that sort of specifics.
I have a Sharpie in my bag at all times for drawing fake mustaches on Rick Pickley's fucking pictures.
Oh my god, that's right.
It says I
That's
have
true.
it in my bag. And
Yeah.
a bag of mustaches so that I
Yes.
can put mustaches.
Yes, that's true.
I carry
I've
them with
seen
me
it.
always.
All
I take
right.
my Sharpie out, and in the cold pocket on the walls and the floor, I draw the symbol.
Okay.
3 of them.
It would be difficult to draw on the walls because there aren't really walls; they're just pipes.
Are the pipes cool enough to the touch that I can draw it on them?
They're all about 77 degrees.
Yeah, and the
I would draw on the
I-
floor though.
Not also on the pipes?
Well, they're not.
3 is a
floor.
magic number.
True.
Pipe, floor.
Why don't we start with the floor and see what happens?
Pipe, floor.
So make me a dexterity plus crafts roll.
Crap.
Feel free to use willpower.
I think I will.
You can only use one willpower per roll.
I'm using one willpower per roll.
Oh, I thought you marked off two.
Oh.
No, that's from the last one that
I see.
I forgot to mark it.
And if I prick my finger and smear some blood on it, would that give her an extra die?
No.
Okay.
What if he draws one in blood?
What if you pee on it?
Then that would
In the
wash
shape
away the
of
blood.
Barb, whip it out.
Alright, let's go. Go, Ginger.
Balls, bringing in din-dins. Are we counting ones that land in my lap?
No.
No.
That's too bad. We should have.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey, there you go.
All right, so that's a success. These are re-rolls.
Damn.
Great.
No, so 3.
3 successes. Okay. So yeah, 1 success per circle.
Hooray!
Oh,
They're just 3 successes, makes the circles very accurate. And is Barb pricking her finger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bind it with blood.
That's right.
And how are you? Like, what are you doing with the blood?
I'm just gonna smear it right in the middle of each. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna be calling out, Edwin, if you are here, let us speak to you.
Or whoever.
Any spirits who may be hearing this, let us speak to you.
I just imagine you like flinging blood at them.
Well, I didn't open a vein. I'm just smearing a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
The power of my priest.
All right, so I'll need the both of you to make me wits plus composure.
Oh,
rolls.
shit. You
Fantastic.
brought it.
Would we have texted? I feel like right before we
I
started.
don't think we're getting any
Doesn't
reception
seem like you
here.
guys are
No,
texting.
I don't think we're getting any bars.
No.
You guys did all this without mentioning you were texting anyone.
Yep.
Can I text them right now?
Nope. I got 2.
oh,
Ooh, I know.
I got 1.
Was that a?
It was a 10.
I kind of
So
don't
that's 2.
want you to make
It was a 1-0. No, that's a 10. 0-0 is 10.
Well, then I guess it's not a
Balls.
10. Well, then 1 success.
Okay.
2 for me.
All right, Barb, since you're the one smearing your blood,
Go, Barb.
there isn't really sanity in this game.
That's a great thing.
Tough. However, you are. I actually don't know whether to say you're disconcerted or not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see?
Nonplussed.
No, actually,
Amused.
let's say you you get a brief PTSD-like flash as you're smearing the blood. You sort of, for a moment, you find yourself in a room with not a room, in a hallway that is just sort of covered in blood.
Does it look like an apartment building?
You can't really get the specifics of it because it's just so.
Very brief.
Flash.
Yeah, and just the carnage in it is
What?
like really just sort of. It negates any ability for you to really figure out your specific location, and it's just so brief. So as your flash when you sort of come back to yourself in that instant, you sort of watch the blood that you smeared into the middle of each of them, mercurial-like, make its way into each of the little contours of the sharpied circles.
Ooh.
Wow.
What?
And it gets like 30 degrees colder.
Oh! Fucking cold.
So I'm gonna shoot a text real quick to them.
Okay, are you
Assuming
getting
that there's-
reception?
Yeah, well, assuming that there's.
I mean, she can fire off the text.
Or
Yeah.
take some
Either goes through or
pictures. Or
doesn't.
take pictures of what's
No,
going
I
on.
will take. But I mean, at this moment, it has occurred to Ginger, like, oh, we should text
Ah,
everyone else.
balls.
So she's like, by the way, we're doing some ritual shit in the boiler
By
room.
the way, we fired up a ritual under the library.
Beneath the new library, doors open. If you see Tom, say hi and be nice. He's really upset with you, Basil.
So what do you guys? You guys are making your
Talking
police
to,
reports,
we're filling out a police report for Nate.
Okay. Yeah, he just asks you the standard questions. How long he's been missing?
We think probably 3 or 4 days. Or 2 days.
He's been
24
missing
hours.
since Wednesday night, probably.
Wednesday, Thursday,
So that's
Friday.
48 hours.
So it's been 48 hours.
Okay.
And we're very concerned, and like he's been doing this research
It's
on a
just
special project.
Yeah, it's unusual that he's not
It's strange. He's not
answering
responding.
texts or
Yeah.
emails.
So yeah. I
Okay.
don't know if you want to get in touch with his family, see if they're in contact with him. Maybe he went to
Yeah.
go see them. We don't know, but we're concerned.
Okay.
And we just came from his apartment, and I'll tell him the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So that's it.
Sounds good.
Randy,
so
do you
yeah,
mind if I ask, are there any other students disappearing? Just,
No.
no? Okay.
Okay.
It's a thing.
You're not going to vote for The Rock, are you?
Oh, shut up.
How did this become a
Wait.
thing?
You mean Dwayne Johnson,
Yeah.
2018?
Yeah.
Of course I am.
Oh shit.
Man's got ideas
Yeah. Well, so did that other
and a hell of a
fucker.
singing voice.
Well, that's true.
Can't
He
argue with
can
that.
really
And he
move.
has the people's elbow.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's you can't beat the elbow.
And it's the people's.
He does. It's the people's elbow.
Yeah.
Do they get any text message notifications while they're sleeping?
Your phone does beep.
Oh, I look at my phone.
Yeah, I'll look at mine.
You get a text. You have a text message from Ginger.
What the fuck? All right.
And I
thanks,
sent a
Randy.
picture.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, oh shit. Okay.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
So,
Let us know if you
Randy,
hear anything.
please keep us abreast of what's happening.
Yeah.
All right. So we
Okay.
book it out of
They're on the way. So meanwhile, have any voices or anything started talking to
Do we
us?
know
or
where
just
we're
the
going?
blood
I don't
dancey
know.
shit?
Oh.
I said in there that it was the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's just like I've never been in that part of the campus.
Yeah.
So
No,
Barbie.
you came to the
Yeah.
library with us.
No, but like not down in
I'm
the
trying-
base.
I'm trying to
down
reverse,
in the actual
Roleplayers
particular.
myself.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We'll
Can you
find
make me a can you make me a morality
Yeah,
roll?
well,
head in that
Yeah.
direction. and-
Yeah. No, I've just
So
never been
roll
that specific.
6
Right.
dice for your
Right, right.
morality.
6 dice.
What's
Okay.
wrong with his morality?
You don't get to know that.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. So Ginger,
Yes.
you notice that Barbie has gone very still.
And she's floating. No,
I take pictures.
I take pictures.
Her eyes are open and they just sort of start the eyeballs and the irises just sort of starts kind of glossing over, whitening,
What?
like they're
oh,
You're an
wow.
X-Man?
like a panel of glass freezing,
I take pictures.
and she starts having seizures.
Oh no.
Barb, make me a wits plus composure.
Oh
I immediately text
good, my
Basil and go,
specialty.
Barb is having seizures, help, I don't know what to do. Oh my god, what to furk.
Oh my god.
Okay, 1 success.
1 success.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me do a quick.
So I've texted.
Barely.
Oh yeah, no, we're heading downstairs.
We're running,
Yeah, we're running. We're
probably,
running.
yeah.
Yeah, we're running into the library, heading down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, your sight blacks out for a second, and then for probably like I'd say about 3 or 4 seconds, you feel this icy wind on yourself, and you open your eyes, and you're looking at this windswept sort of plain that's not like landform plane, not an aeroplane.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah, that's sort of surrounded on 4 sides by a wall, like massive wall of like thorns and greenery, and in the center of it is a burned out house that's just has snow all over it, and has just been weather beaten. And as you're sort of getting the specifics of that, your vision whites out, and you find yourself shaking on the floor of the boiler room.
And I run up to her and I'm like, oh my god, Barbara, what happened? Are you okay? Holy shit.
House.
Did you run away from her at some
Thorns.
No.
Because she's been right next to you this entire
No,
time.
I know, but I
No, but
watched
she
her be like,
seized.
and I didn't want to touch her because
Right.
like I don't know what's
She was going
happening.
all paranormal activity on my ass and like doing found footage.
And then she fell down, and so she seems there.
Sleeping
so
of it.
like,
You guys were in very tight quarters.
I know.
Okay.
So
about that.
you, yeah.
But I
Did
didn't-
Barbara
In other words,
collapse?
I wasn't trying to talk to her while she was seizing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now that she's
Giving me
out of the
space.
seizures, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit!
Yeah,
are you
like
okay?
what happened?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Just clarifying how tight of spaces
Okay.
you're actually in.
She did
Okay.
not touch me at any point, correct?
Yes. Not at any point did she touch you.
Okay.
So yes, Barb,
Important to know.
you
Yeah.
are. Your core temperature has dropped significantly.
Okay.
Oh,
You are
hypothermia.
cold.
Yeah.
And but everything else seems fine. Just you're really cold.
Cheers. Did I recognize the house at all? Did it look like the Rufino Manor or any other building I've seen before?
Just sort of that it had like quasi-Victorian architecture, but it didn't look like any building you've seen recently or saw.
And the thorny briar walls, were they like man-made or created by the hands of man?
Oh, I
or
see.
were they like ridiculously tall, weird dreamscape?
They were
briar
definitely
walls?
dreamscapey, but not ridiculously tall. But
Yeah.
it was, there was some variations to the height of it. It didn't look like it had been cultivated. Just sort of grew naturally
Shining.
along a certain dividing line.
Shining Harry Potter.
Was it-
absolutely.
Mazes.
Yeah.
It's all about mazes.
That's right. Was it very uniformly square though?
It seemed to be not necessarily uniformly square, but uniformly dividing up
Yeah.
the plains area that you were in.
Without any
Mazes.
openings.
None that he saw. Or she saw.
Do you? Okay, so I'm like, oh my god, you okay? I can feel that you're cold.
Right. I'm just
So I-
shivering. I'm
I take
shivering, and
my
I'm just
sweatshirt on.
babbling about snow
I
and
put the sweatshirt on you.
Yeah.
Is it still cold in the spot that we're standing in?
Yep.
Barbara, can you tell me what happened?
So
Also, I turn on my
I don't know. Can I? How
Make me
cogent am I?
Make me a stamina plus resolve.
And I've been recording all this. For posterity.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I was.
It's almost a reflex now.
I was
Yeah,
looking
isn't
at.
it?
I was looking at Ginger's
Especially for us.
Wikipedia Obsidian portal page, and she was just reminding me of Ash vs. Evil Dead, Lucy Lawless's character.
Yeah.
Just like this badass demon hunter.
Okay.
All right. I got 2.
2 successes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are very cold, but you are able to respond if you so desire.
So I'll just still teeth chattering, but I'll say burned out house, snow, weird topiary garden walls.
Are you okay? Besides the fact that you're freezing?
I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
When Basil gets here, we should have him put some blood on these things and see if he has a similar experience to you. Or Kate, or whoever.
So we're making our way down the stairs.
Kate's blood is mostly alcohol, so that's, that might be a problem.
The door's locked.
Oh, I thought
No, we
they
left
locked
it
it
open.
behind them.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Yes, we
okay.
did.
You did not.
Oh, all right.
Well, then just text me and say it's locked.
Okay, I'd be like, door's locked.
I'll be like,
Is this the
go
right
tell
place?
Tom that shit went down with Barb and we need him to let you guys in.
He's not gonna believe me.
Show him this text.
I'll tell him. And
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So
let's
this is
go.
a group text, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
She'll
Kate's
go
gonna
up,
run
we'll go
in.
up- yeah.
You stay here.
Okay.
And
stay.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll go get Thomas. Yeah. So I run to the library.
And what do you tell him?
Thomas!
Oh,
Excuse me.
Yes.
Barb is in trouble. Please come help.
Look at this text from Ginger.
He doesn't even bother to put up the sign. He grabs his keys
Aw.
and starts.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So he rushes down. Okay, so
Kate doesn't say that out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So yeah, he doesn't wait for you to follow him. He just grabs the keys, runs to the door, unlocks it, opens it, runs down the stairs.
Okay, we run. We follow.
yeah.
So yes, Ginger and Barb, what are you guys talking about while you're waiting for them to show up?
So you're looking well. How about that
Yeah.
game tonight?
The big game.
No, I'll be further
Local sports
explicating,
team.
answering any of her questions, giving her more details, so that you basically have
Right.
as
and,
much of a.
and I'm trying to decide if I should ask the spirits to show themselves again or wait until everyone else gets here because Barb is not looking too good, so I don't want to
Yeah.
leave her conscious while
Spirits,
I.
possess this woman yet again.
Alright, so yes, you hear
Probably be me, but then I leave it alone.
you hear the frantic patter of feet as Thomas Booth emerges into the room and he rushes towards
Hi.
towards Barb.
And
Okay.
Kate, I think if she saw the symbol, she would recognize it because she's
Yeah.
looked at
Yeah.
this page. And did you say there's an incantation in the book that went along with the symbol?
Not with these ones, no, with
Okay,
other
no.
ones.
Tom, we need coffee
So is-
and a sweater.
Is Tom running over?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna like just throw my arms around him,
Yeah.
you know, and just bury my face in his neck, basically, because
Yeah.
well, he was there the last time, you know, all this crazy shit went down. So
What happened?
Suspicious.
What happened here?
So.
Everyone out.
No.
Everyone out.
Tom!
Out!
No!
Out!
you take. You
I'm telling you to get out right now, or I'm calling security and having
Can
everyone
you just
removed.
wait 2 seconds? We're in the middle of a ritual, and if we walk
Just
out now
take
without
Barb out
closing
of
it
here.
out,
Just take Barb out of
Barb
here.
out.
You out now.
son of a bitch.
But we need to like close shit up, otherwise if someone else walks in here, something
Out.
bad could happen.
Out. I have no further thing to say other than get the hell out of here right now. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Okay. Damn it.
What do
Oh
we-
wait, he knows something.
Expression.
What do you know, Tom?
Yeah, exactly. Why do you want us to get out of here?
My
Get
problem
the hell out,
is that I
everyone
don't know
now.
if this is GM speak for like, no, really, you should leave, or if this is like
No,
just being a
no.
pain.
He is being. Well, no, he's covering up something.
Look at what you did to her. Get the
No,
everyone
Barb,
out.
explain to Tom
Why
that
did
we
you
need
take
to
her-
step us up. Barb, explain to Tom because it was
Yes.
you that we need to wrap up here so it's not a hazard to other people, and it's fine. You're just freezing, which he's gonna go help you with, but like
Yeah.
we gotta wrap this up. Otherwise, it's gonna be a problem.
I'm not leaving anyone else down here. We're all leaving now.
Well, you can stand here while we wrap everything up, so it's not a problem for other human beings
Yes.
who might come down here.
If you care about the students of the school, you
No, no,
let us finish this
anybody,
ritual.
anyone, maintenance, anyone who comes down here, like this is hazardous to them. That's why we're trying to take care of it.
We know
So
he's
Is
just
the
here.
let us-
blood? Is the blood still on the symbols, by the way?
You can't see it.
What?
Wait, like because she's too far away, or because it's not visible?
It absorbed blood.
Because it's too far away and you guys are no longer down there with lights.
Okay.
Oh, I thought everybody ran up to where we were in the cold pockety thingy.
You can't. Very, very tight
Okay,
spaces.
so
I can't
okay.
emphasize enough
So
exactly how
okay.
tight of a space that is.
Okay. So I dragged
Okie
Barb
dokie.
out into the open area. I have handed Barb to Tom. I say to Tom, we found, you know what we do. We found a weird, occulty, ghosty cold pocket down there. That's what happened. We were
You
doing-
what? Kate says.
Yeah.
We need to wrap
Bear
it
with
up
me.
so that it's not dangerous or hazardous for anyone else. I'm happy to have you stay here because it won't expand beyond the pocket of cold, so it's not going to affect you standing here with Barb. And then I'm happy to walk out with you, but we need to like wrap
So-
up whatever else is over there so that someone else down here doing maintenance doesn't get like the same situation.
While this discussion's going on,
Manipulation plus
Kate
persuasion.
actually goes
Okay.
back to the where the symbols are,
Okay.
and
You're gonna
she
try to-
retraces the one in the dirt. And
So that's what you're doing?
yeah.
Would Tom have let her walk back there while I'm
Well, how can he? He's holding on to Barb. He can't hold us all.
That's
Yeah.
true. He
Fine,
can't control
so-
us.
Yeah. And even if you were to call security,
Manipulation.
like it takes some, like it's gonna take him at
You
least
said
2 minutes to get here.
manipulation plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So no successes. So he says, nope.
Tom.
I'll get someone. I'll come back down here with a rag and clean up whatever you
No,
did.
we didn't do anything. You're not hearing me. It's not that we did something. You have some kind of spiritual presence lurking in the pipes under your library.
Barb,
on
can't
what
you
used
talk
to
to
be
this
your
guy?
burial ground.
I don't really have enough ways to say this.
Barb.
You are all leaving right now.
Talk to him.
If you didn't if you knew how to do this proper, if you knew how to do anything properly, obviously something this bad wouldn't have happened.
Okay,
See, he knows.
first of all, that's rude. And second of all,
Rude.
You people have been rude to me this entire time with absolutely no reason, so get the fuck out.
Oh,
Barb.
Barb, why can't you tell him that this is important? What is wrong with you?
Kate is taking a close look at the symbols, by the way. Did
yeah.
you notice the blood now?
Kate's got her eyes on the
Make me
prize.
wits plus composure.
Okay.
Barb, what is wrong with you?
Let's go.
Hold on 1 second.
Ooh!
Holy
Whoa! Those are 2 rerolls. That's 3.
Okay, so it's 3.
3.
3 successes?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well done. Well done.
So, did you just...
Meanwhile, I know that there's not botch rules in this version, but I just rolled composure plus empathy
Oh.
and rolled double ones.
Oh, no.
So I'm gonna round on Basil. What's wrong with you, Basil?
I'm flawless.
Does Kate notice the blood?
So you got 3 successes. So at first you don't realize that there's any blood there because essentially there's Sharpie,
Yeah.
and then you sort of realize that the Sharpie is redder than black Sharpie should be.
Oh. Kate's
some
gonna
blood.
try exactly. She's gonna try.
Go.
No, she's really.
she's
into
already
this.
back
Go.
there.
She's got her bottle of. Huh?
Go. Yeah. Do what do you need to do.
Yeah, she's gonna take out her handy dandy bottle opener,
Yes.
which has a sharp edge.
Yes.
She's going to make a cut in her palm.
Shit, that hurts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, she's
tough.
never actually sober, and so.
Okay, so I noticed that Kate is not here with us, and I'm like, Tom, I will leave
Well,
in 2 seconds.
So I round on Basil. You know, what's wrong with you, Basil? And then I just start seeing red, basically, and I'm gonna launch myself on you, and
So while
just
that
start
distraction is
just
going on, I go
punching
for
you,
Kate.
slapping you, you know, just taking it out on you,
Oh,
basically.
wonderful. Kate?
So while they're fighting,
Oh,
going
Good
for
for
Kate.
you. Oh,
Okay.
I was like, where's that going?
That would have been funny. and
And
very
Barb.
Kate, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, hey-o.
oh, for being wrathy.
Cool.
Got some willpower.
So
back,
while they're
too.
fighting, I go where Kate is.
Let's see what that sounds good. And Basil, how are you responding to this attack on your person?
I'm gonna try to contain her. I'm gonna try to
What's your
hold her
defense?
fist. My defense is 2.
Okay, so I'm just rolling 1 die. And that's a fail. So,
I'm just like holding her wrists.
Sounds good.
Like you are not well.
yeah.
You're obviously freezing.
Yeah.
Like what the hell's
Kate,
gotten
I
into
come
you?
back while you're cutting yourself, so I have my
No, I'm
phone
already.
out
I'm.
still.
I'm
She's bleeding.
No, I know.
bleeding on
I'm
it.
back there, and so I come with my phone, and I'm like, I'm ready. I'm right here for you. We're good.
Wait, what?
as you hear all this shouting from
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
other
okay.
side of the boiler. You fucking conspiracy
Tom-
theorist asshole,
Yeah, so Tom-
bastard son of a bitch. You know?
That's I'm waiting for a
That werewolf podcast was the last straw, Basil. I did hours of research on vampires. You changed it at the last minute, you son of a bitch. Texting Thomas all hours of the day and night. I think you want to fuck him, you asshole.
Only gets 1, but holy shit. So yeah, Thomas gets on the phone for like 2 seconds. None of you are really in any position to hear what he says.
He's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then he starts trying to pull, sort of having like a deja vu sense of trying to pull Barbie off of someone that she's obviously trying to kill.
It's happened before, it shall happen again.
Oh god.
Okay.
It's either too much coffee or not enough.
Okay.
All right. So Kate,
Yeah.
make me a morality roll. 6 dice.
Damn.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think in any sort of lull that there is, Basil just says, all I can be is myself.
Oh, 1.
1 success.
Oh, that was cool.
1.
All right.
Uh-oh.
What with the snickering?
Snickers really
Ginger,
satisfy.
something very familiar happens.
Oh dear, and I'm like, this is the keys, the blood. That's good. It's good to know. When I'm still
It
So
wants blood. It wants blood.
like the audio's picking up your muttering.
Yeah.
Oh, the blood appears to be the key. I
So
see.
it's already cold. The temperature drops another 10 degrees.
Oh.
So it's probably
So it
about
dropped,
20
like,
now.
20
You said
something.
it dropped like 20 before or 30 before?
I said it dropped 30 before.
So that would make it 20.
So it's now 10 degrees.
10.
Okay, so 10
It was
degrees.
55, it's now 15.
Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
You're not ready for that kind of.
I did give my sweatshirt up, but it's okay because I'm hot-blooded.
Right.
There you go.
But you know, I mean, when you've
Have that much
had
alcohol.
some vodka,
Okay,
Some.
make me a
want
wits
some.
plus composure.
some, yes.
Define something.
Make me wits plus composure.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I got nothing today really.
It's all good.
Oh,
One.
one. Again.
One success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, Ginger, a scene reenacts. Kate's eyes frost over. She begins shaking on the floor. Kate, you find yourself in a frosty plain. Instead of seeing a house, you are actually just sort of staring at a wall of thorns and greenery.
Okay. Just how close is it?
It's, probably about like 10 feet away from you.
Oh, okay.
And
So like maybe over there.
yeah,
Okay.
you see a mound of something
What?
underneath the snow,
No.
Okay.
and there is a the only thing identifiable inside of it, or the only thing identifiable about it, is a hand that is sticking out. It has gone blue with frostbite.
Okay. What is the hand doing? Is it just in a?
It's just sort of laying there, and as you pay attention to it, your eyes wide out, and you find yourself on the ground.
Male or female hand?
You couldn't tell.
Okay.
Just a human.
Caucasian?
Blue.
Just blue. So that means it was a human.
was an
hand.
alien.
It was
It was
a
an
human
alien.
hand.
Yes.
But like,
Yeah.
darker skin looks different when it's blue than
That's
lighter
true.
skin.
Good point.
So
Lighter or darker?
Lighter or darker
Let's put it that
skin.
way.
Darker blue.
Definitely not African American.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
So there's a whole
Or
spectrum
Mauritian.
of
And
Hispanic, Asian,
Yeah.
or Caucasian.
And if you couldn't tell the gender, then it's probably a child or a lift. Probably not a very muscular man because you'd know. It'd be
Yeah,
like
burly
giant man
hand.
hands
Yeah,
made
was it
with-
burly?
A burly hand.
It was androgynous.
Okay.
So it's either like an
It
was
effeminate
David
male
Bowie.
or
It's David Bowie's hands.
No. And the
Don't have to
mound
kill that way.
was the mound like long or was it bunched up?
It was bunched up.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
So I run over because you have now done the same thing. I'm like, Kate,
Crawl.
Yeah.
Kate.
Crawl
I
over.
crawl over.
belly crawl.
By run, I mean she's here and I'm here, and as soon as she collapses, I'm like, I move
On her-
quickly
on her- move
into
to her,
area.
yes.
I have experience in this area now.
Kate, you okay? You with me?
Well, do I need to roll also to?
Yep.
Okay.
So
With
Stamina.
or stamina.
stamina plus resolve.
Resolve.
Resolve is here. Okay, let's see.
Oh man.
Go, go, go,
Yeah.
go.
Ooh,
No,
no.
You are so cold that you can't even register what Ginger is trying to say to you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
That's dangerous.
Hypothermic.
Yeah.
do you
But you know, like I probably didn't register the danger anyway.
do you
Yeah.
have any booze on you?
Yeah.
A flask.
Do I have booze?
Flask.
So
And I think everyone knows what the flask looks like.
Yes.
So real
If you
quick,
were to-
I'm not gonna do any blood things because I want to be able to get Kate out of here. But I'm gonna say, spirits, is there anything else you wanted to show us before we leave?
You don't get anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna take her alcohol and pour it on the symbols to try to smudgy them enough that like in case we've opened any kind of portal, it's not
Portals,
staying open.
Okay.
So I take her flask out and I pour booze on the shit and I grab
Smart.
like a rag and I just
She suddenly snaps out of it. What are you doing?
I use a little bit of booze and I
Dribble some in her mouth.
Yeah.
like the dogs in the Disney
Yeah.
cartoons
Yeah.
that bring the booze.
Yeah, yeah. St. Bernard. St. Bernard.
Snap out of it.
Oh.
Okay.
So I do that. Does that work? Does it smudge the symbols a little bit, or at least get some of the blood off? Or
It does not smudge the symbols at all, but it
Uh-oh.
gets slightly warmer.
so it worked a little bit, maybe. I would have salt in my bag because I do have that Van Helsing.
There you go.
kit, So I
Yes,
will
you
also
do.
throw
Oh,
salt.
cool.
Yes,
And all the
it's salt up in
symbols,
the
because
shit.
spirits don't like salt, and I'll make a circle on the ground with the salt where the cold pocket is, so that anyone else that comes down here would know.
Okay.
Because I did say to Tom that I was gonna try to actually clean it up. So I do all that, and then I have Van Helsing's holy water. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna throw it on the symbols too. Because
Lovely.
Why not?
Ooh, what happens then?
The water freezes.
Oh.
Well, anyway, there's salt and there's booze, and that's the best I'm gonna do because
Yeah.
you're freezing to death. So
Yeah.
I drag you out, and I imagine they're all still there.
Yes,
Or
by
is
this
security
point.
coming?
Yeah.
Right.
When you said all I can be is myself, I kind of, and then Thomas has got his hands on me, so
Thomas, I have good news and bad news. We did it again, but it's okay. She's okay. She's just cold like Barb.
we did it again.
Now we've done it
But
twice.
true to my word, I
Out.
Nope, we're
Let's just
leaving.
get the hell out of
I'm
here.
just
Let's just
letting
get the
you
hell
know
out of
so
here.
that you know, I put holy salt on the ground around the area, so if you come back down here, you know where it is. Okay, so I demarcated the area with
Ginger,
salt,
come on, let's
and
go.
I rubbed the symbols off, just so you are aware.
He doesn't care.
Barbara, let's get you to the
He
hospital.
doesn't care. He doesn't fucking
I know, but her
care.
virtue's justice. So if
I
she
know.
says to someone that like she's gonna do something, she must.
No, I get it. No, but Basil just saying like
Basil.
he just doesn't care.
I know, but I'm just letting him know
I know.
because it's his domain.
Basil.
But I'm mostly pointing
You're
at
about to
Tom.
get punched.
I'm mostly
You're like
pointing at Tom.
bickering your way up the stairs.
Yeah, we are, but like pointedly at Tom, like he doesn't give
Basil,
a
what's
fuck
your-
about
Help me
anyone but
carry-
himself.
Basil,
Oh my
what's your
gosh.
defense?
2.
I need you to
Yeah.
help me carry Kate. No. Basil's helping me carry Kate. Come on,
Basil's-
let's go.
It's okay.
Got defense.
I do.
All
Basil's
right.
about to get punched.
Yep. Hi. Ooh.
I don't
Well, I
know.
wonder.
A ghost?
Who knows?
You're gonna get ghost punched.
Limit, right?
And 2.
Well, I was gonna punch Tom too, but
Oh,
I'm a pacifist. I'm a pacifist. I was ready to rise above.
Right.
Unlike some violent people. You
Whoa.
shouldn't really be violent around people. He obviously, Ginger, he does not give a fuck about anyone except himself. He barely cares about
As he
Barb.
is,
That's not true.
Wow.
That's
By
not
the way,
true.
Basil,
What? Oh, what did I do?
you got punched in the face for 3 points of bashing damage.
Sad crit check.
Yeah, sad crit
Bye,
check.
Thomas.
By
Okay.
Thomas.
So,
Three.
Kate, you're not very heavy, right?
Wow, he's
Bashing.
She is size 5, which I think is normal.
He's
Okay.
so violent. So now I'm like, oh.
He turns around, punches you in the face,
Uh-huh.
says, I've had enough of your shit, Basil. Never talk to me again.
whoa.
And
Okay.
he continues helping Barbara out.
Okay, so I'm leaning against the wall.
Yeah. And I'm like holding Kate, like staggering under the, because I'm the same size. I'm just like,
All right, no, I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you.
so you're helping me carry her, and
Yeah.
we're following Tom out, and I'm like, Tom, I'm just letting you know. So that you know, it's behind the pipes. There's salt on the ground. I rubbed the symbols off the wall. And I'm going to do a bunch of research on this. You'll see my research on it. I'm going to share it with you because you work here, so I think you should know about it.
She's just talking to his back as we're walking
Doesn't
away.
care. He
Yeah.
doesn't care.
Basil, he cares. He's
No,
just
he
preoccupied
doesn't.
with Barbara because he cares about her a little more than he cares about spooky
I
shit.
don't care.
I don't
So I'm like trying to sort of mitigate that, but I'm like, I need Basil's help. So anyway, we're going to carry Kate to.
Yeah, we're carrying to. There's a
hospital?
clinic. There's a student clinic on campus, right?
Yes, there is. However, as you guys make your way up, you see an ambulance pulling up.
Hooray! Great. They can
Who the
take
fuck
them
called
out.
911?
Okay.
So I'm totally punch drunk. Like, what the fuck?
How'd the ambulance? Where did that ambulance come
Yeah,
from?
where's
Thomas,
that?
I think that since you obviously have your wits about you, you should go with Barbara, but I'm going to send Kate with you also, okay? But you should be the one to go in the ambulance. We will
Yes.
follow behind.
That's the idea.
Okay. Cool it? I know.
He's
I
a
agree
drama
with you.
queen. He
You
lives
cool
for
it
this.
the most. Stop,
He lives
Basil.
for
You're not
this.
helping anymore.
He's a messy
Kate,
bitch who lives for drama.
Kate, can you hear me? Kate, can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah,
Can
it's
Kate
Kate.
hear?
How's Kate doing?
Make me another resolve plus stamina.
Oh man.
Katie, can you hear me?
because we're in the. It's warmer now.
It is
Maybe,
warmer.
You're
yeah.
one, yeah,
It's,
true.
defrosting a bit.
Well, there you go.
One
Yeah.
reroll.
That's one.
She's coming around, maybe.
Oh, one.
Maybe a
One. Yeah, so the warmth of the actual day itself.
And the noise of the bickering.
Indeed, and then
Yeah.
it sort of brings you out of it, as well as the shock of the air conditioning as you guys enter the library proper.
Oh, right.
So you transition from cold to hot to cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I tell her that I am putting her in the ambulance with Barbara, and I take her flask and I put it in her hand, like clutched to her chest.
Aw.
That's your flask, don't worry.
oh, thank you.
We're putting you in the ambulance with Barbara and
There, little booze.
So yeah, we put you in the ambulance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barbara's in the ambulance.
Wait, what happened?
I recorded
How much
it.
would I remember? Well,
Yeah.
Oh, you
Good question.
You remember, what happened. But
so I remember when I bled on the symbol. Okay.
Tell me real quick what happened, what you saw before
Wait,
the
did you
ambulance
get
drives
this
you
on?
off.
You
I
got it on
did.
film.
I recorded it all, and if you tell me what you saw, I'm going to do research while you guys are at the
Wait,
hospital.
so you got a video of the that strange plant ball, right? And the hands and the
yeah,
body.
only you saw that, but this is great info. Thank you. I will make.
You didn't get that on camera?
That only you saw that, sweetie. I didn't see any of that.
Oh, I'm so confused.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Are they wrapping us in those baked potato
Yeah.
blankets?
Because you're gonna go into shock or something.
About.
Indeed.
Do they actually need to go to the hospital, or are they sort of
They're
more or
just
less
checking
okay
them out.
now?
They're checking him out right now.
Yeah.
Doing vitals.
Pulses and.
What about Basil? He took 3 points of bashing damage. Are you bleeding?
I don't
Oh
give a
yeah,
fuck.
they should check you out.
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm gonna tell the
I'm
ambulance,
fine.
the paramedics. Can you just take a look at his
No.
face and give him some
No,
aspirin?
no.
You take a look at his face. Ah!
I have my own doctor I go to. I don't need.
Oh
I
my
appreciate
god.
it.
Basil, look at me. This is not a moment for heroics.
I'm not
We
being a
have
hero.
a dance to go to tonight. Just let them
This is
check
not
out your
time
face.
for Dr. San, okay? Just don't. Just let it.
I wanna
Just
go
let
to
a normal
doctor's-
doctor
I'm not
check you
gonna
out.
get. Fine.
The EMTs are basically taking care of Kate and Barbie right now, and they're not going to approach someone who actively doesn't want me held.
I'm gonna go.
Ask the EMT for one of those shake cold ice packs and an aspirin.
Yeah, he points you towards the drawer there that it's in.
I grab them and I shake it and I put it on your face
Oh,
and I
God.
hand you the aspirin and I'm like, Basil, just take care of it, goddammit.
All right. So I have the full pack on my eye. I am probably gonna get a black eye. I'm
That's
thinking
okay, we
more
can
than a black
cover-
eye. Did he break my nose?
3 points of
3
damage. How many
points?
hit points do you have?
I have 1, 2. Well, I have 7.
So no, he didn't break your nose.
Okay, yeah. So it's definitely black eye.
Yeah, definitely a black eye. and
Uh-huh.
Not a broken nose, but
Maybe just a
definitely bloody nose.
laceration on my eyebrow,
Yeah.
maybe.
You have a mustache, right?
I do.
I'm like, Basil, it's okay. It brings out the shades of your mustache.
Oh, Gingers, you're too kind to me.
I know.
I know Tom would say that black eye was justified.
You say that? You say that? Do you say, Barb? Do you say that out loud?
No,
So like, really? I'm like holding it. Like, really? Really?
not the moment
Okay.
for this.
All right.
So,
I didn't think I was. So I'm talking with. I didn't think I was that bad. I didn't think it was. I was messing with it. It was just good-natured ribbing.
Mr. and Mrs. Paramedic, are they okay?
Yes.
Mr. and Mr. Paramedic.
Oh, it's
Mr.
two
and Mr.
dudes.
Paramedic,
All right.
Paramedic, are they
All right.
okay?
Yeah, they look just fine. What happened?
Oh, is Kate? Is she more conscious now?
Yeah, a bit more
She's
conscious.
gonna grab Ginger's arm. Ginger.
Yeah.
The last time I felt cold like that, it was when we went to the mill.
Really?
Inside, it was cold, wasn't it? It was cold, right?
A little bit.
Oh, okay, maybe never. Okay.
So can I?
No, wait, it's ghosty shit. Ghosty shit.
Yeah, we should do this ritual again at the mill.
The paramedics were like, what the fuck?
So you say that, and you're holding my arm, and I turn to them, and I'm like, so. She's drunk, and
We should perform this blood ritual again.
Yes.
Drunk? Oh yeah. And she gets a flask.
so as you can see, she's drunk. And what happened was we were doing some lab work for our students, setting up a lab class that we're going to do as a conjoint class in the occult.
In the occult.
She's drunk, as I mentioned. We were prepping. I mean, the occult is very serious business, don't get me wrong, and I think it's very legitimate. But what I'm saying to you is that we are working on a project, and we were somewhere very cold, and a pipe burst, and all of a sudden there was a lot of like air conditioning going on, and they got really cold, and because she's drunk, she got really, really cold, and I think that's all that happened, and then she bumped her head. And she bumped her head. They bumped their heads on each other, actually, is what happened, so they're a little
Is
out
that
of it.
what happened? Oh.
No, just shush. And so I think they're probably fine because nothing actually happened. In answer to your question, it was just some head bonking and some very cold.
Where am I?
We're at the campus still.
See, she doesn't even know where she is. She's fine.
That's not good.
I think she's probably
You're gonna
fine.
want to check that out.
Yeah, they.
No, not yet.
They put the pen light up to your eyes.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
just-
like, you
Yeah.
don't seem to have a concussion.
She just she likes to drink. Don't worry about it. So as long as they're medically fine, we're fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Do I know you? You're cute.
Cute paramedic. Hey guys,
I feel like that would be enough to make the paramedics feel.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, dudes.
So are they packing up to leave?
Yeah, they, as soon as your core temperature starts going up a little bit, they start packing up. They say you'll probably be feeling the effects if you've encountered heavy concentrations of refrigerated chemicals. So you may feel cold for a little while, but it'll probably go back to normal. If not, go see your doctor or come to the ICU.
I will make sure that their fingers and toes are the right color. They eat some hot soup. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
I want to talk to you guys really quick. Have you come to this campus before?
Yeah, some girl needed her stomach pumped like 4 weeks ago.
Well, no, I mean, how long have you been in this position? Is your route usually the school? Like, you usually get called, or?
It's usually whoever's on duty or whoever's closest.
Do you know anyone who was ever called here, like about, 2 years ago for like a student who was unconscious on the campus? Like they were laid
alcohol
out.
Poisoning?
No, something a little bit more involved, like out in the middle of they were basically
By the old mill.
out in no, I thought they were on campus.
I thought they were the
pictures
picture, I
in the
thought they were in
Eastern
the
Quad.
Yeah, the East
Yeah, like the East Quad.
Which is right here.
Right. So the East Quad, they were in the East Quad of the school. Do
West
you know
Quad.
of anybody who?
Yes,
You're
sorry.
upside down.
Yes, this is the East Quad. This is the West Quad. So
So they
that
were
was
in the East Quad,
Thanks,
and
David.
there was an unconscious student there in the middle of that quad, and it was early morning. I don't know if you've heard of any of these stories amongst your comrades here.
No,
There was a report of
No?
snow.
I haven't. What?
Snow. There was
There was
snow
a
on
report
campus.
as far as hearing stories from your comrades, it would have come up because the report was that there was we're alumni. The report that there was snow and this kid had passed out unconscious in the cold.
No, never heard that story.
All right.
All right, thanks, dudes.
Oh, wait.
Smell you later.
And she hands her card to me.
I was waiting.
I wonder what the odds are, the probability of getting a call back.
All right.
Hey, you don't catch any fish if you don't toss
I
nets.
know. No,
So
that's smart.
the EMT will take your card and put it
Wink.
in his pocket.
Is he winking her?
No.
Rude.
He sort of squints at her as he drives away.
Like I got your name.
Yeah, look
Give you a thumbs up.
It's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
So,
so where's Tom in all this?
He's just sort of making sure that Barb's all right. and
Please
kind
tell
of
me his
ignoring
hand
everything
hurts.
else.
Tell me that his hand hurts.
He is kung fu. He knows how to punch someone.
That's true.
That's right. The kung fu.
Yeah. Never
Okay.
mind.
Tom's gonna knock you out.
He did. Well, almost.
Where is the dance in relation to the library, and where is the game in relation to the library, where we are right now?
Oh, where you guys currently are? You guys are currently in front of the new library, and hence the new library.
Stadium.
The dance is going to be in this building that I haven't finished drawing yet.
Okay. And
And then the
game?
stadium?
The game is over in the athletic fields up here.
So can we see the field area from the new library?
I think we could. A little bit.
If you moved around to the side, these buildings are currently in your way, but if you went a little
But I
bit
mean,
north.
inside, is the library tall enough inside that we could be inside and sort of see the stadium from
Oh,
where we are?
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
They're not
my
going to let us back in
proposal-
there.
Basil, cool it for a second. My proposal is that we should convene. Thomas, you're welcome to sit with us if you want to.
I laugh. I
Don't.
guffaw.
Hey, right now this is more important than you or either of your bullshits, okay? I know that you have been offended by Basil. We all have one
What?
point or
Wait,
another.
what?
Wait. And Basil, I know that you think that Tom is not always doing what you think is in the best interest of the students. So that's why right here, right now, I'm going to say that we need to do what's in the best interest of the students, and that is to research what the fuck is going on.
Well-
So we should go inside. We should sit up somewhere high in the library where we can see the field in case weird shit goes on there, and we should talk about what just happened downstairs and research what the fuck it is that's going on while we wait for the dance, because weird shit could happen at the dance, and so then we should go to the dance. And Thomas, you're welcome to be part of this because it's happening right under your damn library.
Wait, Thomas, what do you think happened down there?
I don't care.
Wow, what a fucking.
Well, no,
that's
stop
fucking
it. Basil,
shocking.
no more of
News
that.
at 11. Tom doesn't care about something. BFD.
If Basil promises to not say anything else to you for the rest of the month, can we just
And be your butler.
can we just go upstairs? We'll research quietly in a little room. We won't talk to anyone else, but that way we can work on this, and then we'll be gone right before the dance. We're gonna go to the dance, so we'll just be here for a little while researching. I promise Basil will not talk to you.
Halfway through your request, he turns to Barbara. He says, "Are you all right?"
I'm fine.
All right, I'm gonna finish work and leave.
So
Wow.
yes, we can go do this. Yay!
That's a yes.
You know something.
He's part
look,
of it. He's part of it.
Okay, but let's say he does know something. Antagonizing him is not going to get it out of
Okay,
him.
I just want to say for the record, I was just,
I never wanted to fuck Tom.
first of all, I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that.
No. That,
What did I
some
miss?
Truth, there may be some truth to that. I don't know. But I never antagonized Tom on purpose. I wanted to facilitate a courtship between the two of them.
I know, Basil. The winning part of your demeanor is that you are very upfront, but occasionally it maybe comes off as a little brusque to
Wow.
people who are shy, like Thomas. He's a shy man, and so
Yeah.
sometimes it probably seems like you're being affrontive towards him when you're not being.
I'm not trying to be.
I
But I
know.
will leave him alone. I will ignore him. I will pretend he doesn't exist.
Fantastic. Just for now. I'm sure you guys will be fast friends someday, and
I
if not,
doubt
you
it.
can put a fake mustache on his picture. I'll give you one. It'll be fine.
Does Tom have his own office with his own desk? Just out of curiosity, Barb.
What?
Yeah. I like that they're just sitting there next to each other with their little blankets. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, while everyone's been talking, I've been cheating out images of hedge mazes,
Okay.
Oh.
which are already getting likes.
Nice.
Fantastic. So, yes, I think we should go upstairs so that we can see the field while we're researching, just in case. And we should talk about, because the only person who knows everything that happened so far is me. So
Yeah.
this way I can show all of you the video.
Yeah, I'm
You
curious.
guys can talk about what you saw, like
Yeah.
shit in common. And we can look up, like, The Shining, real, question mark, / weird rituals with snow shit.
all those
/
movies have mazes in them.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
So,
As evidenced by my cheats.
What is the occult, in our research, is there, or / I'm sitting on the computer, occult significance of hedges
yeah, mazes.
and hedge mazes?
Okay.
Mazes and monsters.
So we're up in the the highest floor of the library.
Yes.
Doing research.
Yes.
Tom hates my guts.
Yes.
Makes me sad.
Barb's not talking to you.
Barb's not talking to me.
Really?
But she's talking to me,
I
right?
don't know why.
Yeah, I'll talk to Kate.
I'm completely oblivious. I don't get it. I've been nothing but nice and congenial with you guys. I don't get it.
You're just ranting over in the corner.
Yeah. A little bit.
Guys, you
So
know,
does he have his
Basil,
own-
it's not his fault. He just doesn't know when he's being too much.
I've got my earbuds in.
Wait,
No, we need to convert
does
this.
Thomas have his own office? He has his own office, right?
Yeah.
Would I know that?
You would know. And yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Oh,
does.
okay. Cool. Where is it?
All right.
No, she's not gonna ask that.
Earbuds going in.
You don't have to tell her that, but you do know where it is.
Okay.
Oh, of course I do, yeah.
So, have you guys shared with each other what you both saw?
Yeah, I think we're.
Okay, and
we've
here's the video. Meow, meow,
spread
meow, meow.
the news.
Thoughts?
Some fucked up shit.
So I'm researching.
They were
so
definitely
I'm researching
possessed.
hedge
That's
mazes, alternate.
And you're
plane-
looking, you're searching the books too, right?
right. So hedge mazes, alternate plane plus weather, because snow and shit,
Yeah.
and also blood rituals.
Yeah.
And I'm looking both in the books we have and on the computer.
Okay.
Yes.
And even though I have my earbuds in, I'm researching that as well.
Sounds good.
I'm just nursing my eye and I'm just staring at the field.
And the library's still open, right?
Yes, the library is still
Okay.
open. It's
LSU
still before
actually
6 o'clock.
This
What?
drove me nuts for any LSU listeners.
LSU.
So
Closed the library
plus
whenever there was a
academics
football game.
for-
What?
Yeah, and
Seriously?
so
They
yeah,
closed the library?
They closed it.
That's awful.
LSU where? Which LSU?
The main campus in Baton
Louisiana.
Rouge, yeah. I hope they stopped doing it by now, but when I was there,
Because Tulane, because I went to school at Tulane for a couple years. Tulane, the library was always open, like
Oh, okay.
uncomfortably always open. Like Playboy magazine featured it as a like top places you can have sex and no one will notice in one of their articles. It was
Wow.
like 3 out of the top 10, and it was because it had private rooms that were open all night.
Jesus.
Wow.
2 successes from moi.
Okay.
Oh, am I rolling? Is that what it means?
Intelligence plus academics.
okay, so we're in front of the library, and it's still open.
It wouldn't be.
Oh, I thought we were upstairs in the library.
Oh, we're going upstairs?
We're
You're doing
up
research.
at the top floor. They're doing some research. I'm staring
But
at
I'm
the
researching
stadium
occult
or the
things.
athletic field.
Oh wait, isn't Thomas going to the game?
He's the chaperone for the dance.
Yeah,
I remember.
so
No, we're all going to the dance after the game.
Yeah, the dance is after
Thomas
the
is
game.
still working right now.
Yeah.
I guess if that's what you want to call it.
Thomas is finishing off his day.
Whatever. I mean, he's just sitting there being lazy and not caring about anybody. Hey man, he punched me in the fucking face, and he was like getting in my face. I'm
true.
a pacifist.
I mean,
he
it
knows
was
that.
sort of unprovoked, the punching in the face.
I'm a total pacifist. He knows I don't
Totally.
believe in violence. Violence is not the answer. I'm a man of peace.
Barbara, what is Thomas's favorite consumable?
Barbara can't hear you.
I know, I get her attention. Listen, Basil's obviously really upset about this. and I don't
Barbara,
like
do you
that,
have your
but
bag with you, by the way?
Oh my god.
What is Thomas's?
Kate's gonna go through your bag.
What is Thomas's favorite consumable?
Why are you asking me this?
Because I want to try and create some kind of reparation, but so there's no more bad blood.
It'll happen. It'll happen in its own time.
So we don't think that Basil should like give him a nice.
I'm not
like,
giving him anything.
Basil, come on, man, work with me here. Come meet him
Earbuds going back in.
While this was happening, Kate.
Going back to listening to Sex Packets by Digital Underground.
Yeah.
So say,
That's right.
you do not get to use a computer with a cult. A cult is your own knowledge.
Okay.
It's
So-
internal.
Does that mean that I don't need to roll for that, but it would add on to it since it's an occult subject?
You would learn
Nice.
something different than David would learn.
That's
Right.
good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good
So I'm doing academic research.
Yeah.
You're doing. Let me think about this.
Yeah. We're
me give this some
drawing,
thought.
connecting the dots.
Intelligence plus occult.
Wait, I am doing intelligence plus occult?
If you want to roll occult, you're doing
It would
intelligence
generate
plus
different
occult.
information.
If you want to roll, if you want to look, search on a computer, you'll be
Oh,
doing
I
intelligence
see.
plus
Okay,
academic.
But I got 2 successes on mine.
Already
so
on yours.
Go ahead and do an occult roll.
Yeah. Roll it up.
Booze. Nothing happened. Booze. Shit.
Ooh.
Damn.
No successes.
Okay.
Can
Then
I do
two,
a different roll?
not in the time that you have.
I see.
2 for me.
2 successes for Barbie on searching for the hedge mazes and what?
Just occult significance of hedge mazes.
I see.
And blood rituals, right?
And connection between mythological, hedge mazes in the occult and mythology, connection to anything relating to, the world of fairies, blood rituals, anything like that.
You come across information about the connection between mazes and labyrinths. Essentially, the original labyrinth. Not
In
the,
Kenosos?
What's that?
Oh, never mind. What did you say? What? Kenosos.
Kenosis.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the
But Kate wouldn't know that, sorry.
Sorry.
the original labyrinth, as in the Minotaur.
Yes.
Yes.
And combining blood and labyrinths. I believe the ball of yarn that he was using was
That's where I
red
went.
colored. So that may be the first known instance of a mortal traversing into another style of realm using and discovering his way there and back by using a symbol of primal connection
Yeah.
between his soul and his fate and his blood with the
So it's a metaphor for transcendence.
indeed.
So really, what we should look into is whether or not beings from other planes need to similarly evoke a blood ritual to cross to this side.
Or whether blood ritual is like yarn that they can follow back.
Right, because all the instances of... So the reason I'm asking is all the instances of snow that have occurred on campus, it could be that there's a convergence of this other plane and this plane.
Yeah.
And so the
Yeah.
question is it some student does something stupid, gets hurt, spills blood, and that opens a portal? Or is there something on that side that can intentionally be like, I want to come over to this side, and so they... But either way, it seems likely that the occurrence of snow could be related to portals opening between this and that dimension.
Yeah.
So we need to figure out if that's accidental,
Snow
because students
world.
are stupid, or if that's because there's something over there that's trying to come over here.
Right.
Or if Tom's a minotaur and he's protecting the maze.
I feel like Barbara would have noticed
Then you
he
need
was
the
a
sword of
minotaur.
unicorn to kill the minotaur.
Minotaurs have huge dongs. I feel like
They do.
Barbara would have noticed if he was a minotaur.
Would I have noticed that?
I mean,
Should I roll for Tom's penis size?
I'm just gonna say you guys.
Shit.
You guys are on an off and on relationship.
Yes, I know.
So there's a reason you keep coming back.
Is he hung like a minotaur? Is my
My
question.
God. Christ.
I feel like if he was
Well-
like a minotaur, you'd be
Well.
in the hospital every time. you
Zeus
guys
is
were
involved in all of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is-
True.
He is not hung like a minotaur.
Okay, so Tom is not the minotaur. The
Alright,
dong
just checking.
proves it.
Just checking.
The tongue proves it.
Dong proves everything.
Look, I have some photos on my phone I
Yeah,
can show
send me
you
some
that will
unsolicited
clear
dick pics.
Tom's name.
Oh my God.
Dongs.
So during all of this, would Kate have maybe had the opportunity to peek into Barb's bag and see if she has her keys there?
Larceny?
Subterfuge? Stealth?
That would be dexterity plus stealth.
Okay, dexterity. Do I have that? Oh, wow. I do.
You're stealthy.
Can I roll to see if I observe this happening?
Well,
No, you
see.
two are talking.
We'll see. See how well she rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 10.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
2 10s and an
That's a
8
two
and
tens.
a
And an
9.
Oh, shit.
So,
Reroll
okay.
those 2.
Okay, so that's 4 so far. 4.
4.
Four
Oh,
successes.
only
Yeah,
4.
So, Bob, make me what's
We're supposed to push on 3 dice.
Oh,
It's your
cool.
bag.
I'm trying to
But if I'm
spot.
sitting here talking to Barb, would I see this?
Well, it's not your bag.
But I'm sitting here.
You're focusing on Barb.
Oh!
I rolled 2 10s so far, so that's 2. Nope, just 2. I rolled 5 10s.
Barb just turned from bitch slaps.
Yeah.
My bad.
So Kate, yeah, you do.
Find the keys?
You get into Barb's bag, and yeah, you find her keys.
Great. And can I pilfer them?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Great.
Yeah. Good job.
You're like, what the fuck?
I have no idea where you're going with this, but you enjoy that. It is 6:10,
Yes.
so.
Oh,
probably,
So Thomas is left now?
It's
Why
literally
would Barb
6
have keys to Thomas's office?
Well, because I don't know.
She might.
She might.
She doesn't.
Oh.
So he just stole her keys.
What the heck, man?
It's just got the little Frank Kozik smoking bunny keychain on it.
Would she maybe have Thomas's apartment key? Like,
That I might. What is happening? Welcome to Gaming with Renee.
It's good. She wants to.
I know, I like
that's
it,
very
but
suspicious
but-
of Thomas.
Renee always pulls that out.
Yeah, she's the wild
You never
card.
know. You never know what she's gonna do.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we'll.
Closing on.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're closing on you guys hanging out in the library, I guess, or is there
Yeah.
some?
We're doing research. We're watching the game.
I'm staring
making sure
intensely.
nothing
Yeah, wait, how far are we from the game's start, kickoff?
You guys are probably about
Bonfire.
like 15 minutes out from the start of the game.
Did they do a bonfire or anything, or
After the game.
After.
Oh.
Because my thought is, we don't really care about going to the game, any of us, unless something crazy happens. Like, we're more concerned about the dance, or do we? I mean, none of us has seemed that interested when Foosbro's been like, the game.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
my thought is, if we can see it from here, then that's
Maybe
good.
Foosbro will cheat from the stadium.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so then if anything interesting happens, we can head over there.
Exactly. Yeah.
That'd be good.
Cool.
All right.
We gotta do XP.
You have to do XP. All right, so starting off, you guys are all in the. Let's close out. You guys in the library.
Yep. With Kate stealing my keys.
Indeed, Kate stealing the keys. All right, so
Oh my god.
for arriving and staying throughout the entire session.
How often do you steal
One
my
XP.
keys?
Oh god.
Because I can't draw
For fantastic role playing by all of you. One more XP.
Thank you.
Oh wait, what's that? Sorry, I missed.
One for showing up, one for role playing.
Good role playing.
Okay.
Okay, so moving on to what we learned.
What we learned.
I learned there's a strange dimension with snowy things in it and hedge mazes, and that a hedge maze is a metaphor for transcendence into another dimension that requires some kind of blood trail to make it there and back. That's all.
No big deal.
Yeah, all that.
Kate?
Yeah, the same. And Kate's really glad that she's been reading these books, and she thinks there's a lot more in the photos that she's not noticing.
I'm really intrigued by the dead body that
Yeah.
Kate saw.
Yeah,
What's up with that? Who dat?
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah.
and it may be, well, it's sort of in the same position as the burned bodies.
Yep.
So
Indeed. All right, and Basil?
You learned how to take a punch.
I learned that Nate was actually onto something with his research, and I'm concerned about Nate.
yeah.
And that Tom's a fucking tool.
No bad blood in the group.
And what did Ginger learn?
I'm very upset by this devolvement between Basil and Thomas because I'm just starting to feel like I have a reliable group of people in my life, and so this infighting is scaring her a lot and making her feel very unsettled. But
Ginger's lost
You
a
should
lot.
see us at the
Ginger
Oracle
has
office.
lost a lot.
I learned that all of my friends are badasses in their own ways.
Oh.
Kate and Barb got through this like incidents with like pretty stoic attitudes as far as just like, well, I'm cold, but I guess we're fine. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And Basil took a
What
punch and was ridiculous about refusing help, but was very like badass, but like whatever, 3 bashing damage, flesh wound, don't care. So I have badass friends, and this wormhole goes deeper than we thought. And
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm very intrigued to figure out the connections between all of these clues.
Yeah, the fake IDs too. You know.
The fake
Yeah,
How does
that
those
whole
figure
thing.
in?
I love Kate's
Claudia.
point that like the bodies were in similar positions, and how is Edwin Gade related to all this?
Yeah.
This random fucking
Oh, I think he's
guy
at the
that-
middle of it.
Yeah,
personally.
he's
I think he's the Minotaur.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it could be. So yes,
He's possessed Tom.
And we are Theseus.
It's like Tom hates me.
and I've
Yeah, we
learned
will
that
be
the real
Theseus.
world can offer a lot of very interesting shit to deal with, more than like her whole impetus is that the occult world needs to be more legitimized in the public's eye. But like she sort of halfway doesn't believe that people will get into it because it seems to be so secluded to certain particular instances, mostly literature, not actual real world events. So the fact that this is happening across the whole campus is like, oh my god, I was right, it is really relevant to every single
Yeah.
person. Oh my god. That.
Totally.
So that.
Okay. All right. Well done. So everyone who has a crit chip can now turn it in for 1 XP.
We also get one for what we learned.
Yes.
So that's 4.
That should be 4 for everyone.
Yeah.
And now, last but not least, MVP.
Oh.
I vote Ginger.
Oh dear.
She was the
I'm voting for
Hufflepuff like
Ginger.
glue that held us all
Yeah,
together.
she was. She was really trying to vouch for everyone at the same time, and that was really, that was intense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Thank you,
Ginger's
guys.
getting it.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Well done, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks for running this.
Feel free to join in next week for Friday Part 2.
Yeah, we're now down to not even making it through a whole day. How's that feel?
Yeah. It's exciting.
Like we're playing Horror on the Orient Express.
Not that again?
Because you came up with so much good material.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
us.
Right, man. This is a deep
This is
mystery.
very
I think
deep.
I mean, not that I
Attributes
began, but it
cost
seems like
5,
that's a
right?
better problem to
Huh?
have. than
Attributes cost
Yeah.
5.
Everyone got
5
3
times
days in
your
one session.
level
Yeah.
that
Right,
you
that
want
would
to
worry
get
me.
to.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Excellent job, everyone.
Cheers,
Thank you.
everyone, and we'll hopefully have Jade back next week. So
Oh,
Rich,
Yeah, we need
oh
Rich.
man, we gotta get Rich in on this.
so Rich can actually see all this shit that is like happening. with
Basil's
his
got a
name
black
on it.
eye. Barb's
Yeah.
not. They're not. Barb and Basil aren't talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
But
missing
Rich,
so
Rich has
much.
been through that before with Barb and Basil.
That's true.
Yeah,
Actually.
that's-
He might know what to say to get them to talk to each other again.
Oh yeah, Rich needs to be the healer.
He will be.
Yeah.
That might make me even more envious of him. Because you guys are like my foster mom and dad.
Aw.
In my
Yeah, and
No,
you were
are.
trying to sort of.
You
Right.
were.
And
And then,
so-
yeah, and then Rich just comes in with his little sharky smile, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Guys, why are you fighting?" We're like, "You're right, Rich.
Yeah.
Sorry."
So Ginger will have one moment and be like, hey, my family's back there. What the fuck? I
God
did
damn it, Rich.
everything. I put 5 mustaches on you right now.
Grandpapa brought everyone back together.
Grandpa.
I put a mustache on his
Pa.
ass.
He just wants to be known as Pa.
Yeah, that's
Pop,
right.
pop.
Pop,
Pop,
pick.
pop, Pickley.
Papa Pickley.
Pop, pop, Pickley.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
oh my.
That's
What
excellent.
is the connection with Maisie?
Oh, and, well, she could just be one of the ones who got a fake ID. But who was using her ID then?
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm thinking maybe the IDs are getting duplicated.
Ah,
Something weird.
It's very strange.
All right, well, we'll
It's sort
find
of
out.
unsettling.
indeed. You'll find out next week.
Dun dun dun.
Hopefully.
Yeah.